Yeah, that's cool.
Go for it.
Alright.
Yeah.
Whoever's watching or ends up watching, this will probably be exported to YouTube. Howdy. Um, Today, again, the reason I have this very informal infographic here is because I don't know if this will be a consistent thing, but I guess we're kind of trying to make a consistent thing. Another Sonic podcast. The homies wanted to talk about the recent news about Sonic Origins, as well as the TV show Sonic Prime coming at some point. And so we're just gonna see what everyone's thoughts are. Any of y'all got any hot takes to get canceled on Twitter for just now's your chance to put them out there. But I think we're gonna go ahead and start with Sonic Origins
Wait,
first.
what about introduction?
Well, I was getting to hold on. We're gonna actually I was gonna be a degenerate and put some more Sonic Chronicles music on, but we'll just stick with the Sonic Rush soundtrack. So yes, introduce yourselves, please. In the order of Discord, just because this infographic is not accurate.
Oh.
Half the people aren't here.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
Yeah.
My name is Riley, Genesis Frenzy, and I play Sonic games. That's why I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello there, people. You guys already know me. I'm MCM93. I used to play Sonic back when I used to watch my brothers play Sonic since the Genesis. My favorite Sonic game being the first Sonic Adventure, and the game that made me really a Sonic fan was Sonic Advance 3. So, yeah.
That's some good taste.
Alright, hi, my name is Starizu, you can just call me Star for short. I'm also here, huge Sonic fan as well. I might be half asleep right now, so just bear with me, but I'll try to wake up by the end of this.
No worries. Again, I didn't really have as organized of questions prepared for this one. This one would probably just be like a general casual discussion and probably not as in-depth. But if you guys have thoughts that we like elaborate on or go on our usual tangents on, I guess that'll work out either way.
Yeah. I do have like some basic like notes taken on both subjects. So
Good, responsible man.
yeah.
I guess I would say, yeah, at least I'm definitely sure that this won't end up being 8 hours long as the other.
No, there's not nearly as much to go on about.
Yeah, the other one was just everything goes.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
it was multiple very big topics, and I had questions, but I kind of let everyone just give their thoughts and also let the tangents flow in terms of stuff we liked, stuff for the future, and things like that. With
Oh,
this,
yeah,
there's only so much to talk about.
Your
Oh, yeah,
BRP
so-
screen is on.
No, yeah, I did that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, so I just remembered, and they did just say that Sonic 1 is coming to Netflix, and Sonic 2 is going to be on Paramount Plus, I think, later this month.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting. That was announced like today.
Not today, but like I think when I was randomly scrolling through Twitter, I think I heard discussion about it, and I think like official posts.
You said Sonic 1 is coming to Netflix?
Yeah,
I see.
Sonic,
I see Sonic 2 is coming to Paramount Plus
yeah.
because it's a 45-day thing. So, okay. Huh. Well, that's interesting. I mean, okay. Yeah.
Stuff
Yeah,
to
'cause-
keep in mind for the future.
Yeah, I mean Sonic. Sonic Movie 2, the Blu-ray is coming out. I think July. That's
Yeah,
when the
no,
pre-orders are.
Sonic 1 is already on Netflix actually.
Oh,
yeah,
interesting.
yeah. It seems that it was on April 30th, May 1st.
Oh, okay.
That's when
Yeah,
it came
I
out. So.
didn't really pay attention much to that. But cool, I guess. Cool.
Hey,
Um,
MM, what the heck? Sorry. I just got an email about something. I'll talk about it later. But let me think. I mean,
Well,
were there any like immediate like takes you guys had upon these reveals? Like anything that immediately came to mind, or you guys kind of just waiting to see what else gets revealed?
I don't know. Oh, go ahead.
I mean, like, for both of them, I mean, there's not too much to go off of. One being, you know, there's lots of information about Origins out, but, you know, the content of the game, there's not really much to say, being a collection. And then Sonic Prime, there's not much to talk about because there's not much been revealed. So that's kind of where we're at. I mean, the reason why, I mean, it's a good thing we waited because we were going to do one, I think, for like Origins, just about Origins, but the Prime news came out earlier this week.
Yeah.
So it was actually pretty good timing that we delayed it. So I guess everything works out.
Honestly, as much as like, my only worry is that, you know, it being, I think Sonic Origins digital, it's going to be digital only, and it's probably going to have a limited run for physical copies, like what happened with Phantom Breaker Omnia. And that's just, honestly, I don't want to, I like the physical copies. I wish they would do more for that. Like, they would do physical copies for that.
Well, for Mania, so Mania has a Mania Plus and original Mania have a physical release. The Mania Plus one was more limited because it came with like an art book. And then the original Sonic Mania by itself actually is a pretty like widely available game to get. Like, I've seen it basically everywhere. So if you're looking for that, I mean, it's not too bad. But yeah, no physical version for Origins right now, which is a bit of a bummer, but I mean, let's just be honest, it's probably coming at some point. I mean, it just makes sense why it would, especially because Sonic fans are pretty willing to double dip. I mean, I know I did for Mania, so it's pretty obvious why they would do that. So, especially if it comes with like a bunch of shit as well.
And what else? The newer, I guess the bid for Sonic Prime. I'm not. I grew up probably with like the Adventure Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic Undergrounds, and you know, I didn't grow up with like the first Sonic the Hedgehog. My bad. What was it? The one with like, you know, the Freedom Fires and everything. So
At AM, yeah.
yeah, SatAM, and we all grew up with Sonic X and everything. But I just feel like this one, I don't know how it's gonna go. I'm not really a big fan of like I like the 2D like cartoon versions of Sonic. Well, like if they went to 2D instead of 3D Sonic like that, you know? And I don't know what's this whole setting going to be. Is it going to be like a comedy of these characters, like Sonic Boom was? The Sonic Boom was one thing, but they're going to do it with like the main cast and the main timeline. That's going to be, you know, it's not going to fit right, you know.
Well, timeline in quotes, because the Sonic timeline's freaking ruined.
Everything is canon.
No,
Everything.
that's a conversation for another day, I guess.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I mean, the timeline is still the same for Sonic in general, but I mean like the universe, like the Boom universe, and then there's the Sonic, then there's the regular universe.
Oh, well, yeah, that much at least is established.
We'll see. I mean, in the Prime teaser, it shows he's in Green Hill, so one can make the assumption it's probably going to be on like Morbius or whatever.
Yeah.
Mobius?
Yeah. What is Morbius? Look at me go.
Morbius.
Morbius is the
Morbius suite.
Batman, the bat person movie, right?
Yeah.
How do you have a movie about Marvel villain without Spider-Man?
I know.
It's a Spider-Man.
Oh, it's Spider-Man. Well, maybe
Yeah.
it's for setup. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyways.
What do you think, Star, about just general like initial reaction? I guess we're gonna go with Prime first. That's cool.
Oh, we're going with Prime? Okay. I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, just skipped over to Prime. Well,
Yeah,
that works either way.
I thought we were on Origins,
It's a-
but no,
No
it's
worries.
fine.
No, we can talk about Prime first and then move over.
I don't know. I mean, I first saw it and I was like, I saw Sonic running, picking up rings, and I was like, wait, okay, I've never, like, that's, I think the first time I've seen them actually doing something with the rings, with Sonic just picking them up or something.
One X, right?
Like, in X, he used them as a power-up, basically.
Yeah.
And that kind of got phased out, honestly.
Yeah, it got, yeah, pretty much. Eventually, you just start transforming into Super Sonic and all these other forms.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was weird.
Hypersonic? Oh, sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it was just like, okay, I just saw him running, and then like, I don't know, it was like, at first when I saw it, like the way he was running with like the super peel out, like the infinity shape, like when he was running.
Peel out.
Oh, that
Yeah.
one animation?
Yeah,
That was
the
an
animation.
interesting choice.
Yeah, I was like, it threw me off. I was like, whoa, okay, that's weird. Like, to then just show him like normally running. It looks like it's just Sonic with 2 wheels on him. Like,
Yeah, they use like the super peel out like
Yeah.
look on
Sonic
it. Kind
CD.
of weird.
yeah,
It's kind of weird
it
if you're like,
it looks a little weird, and it's like it's whatever. I mean, I'm not really gonna complain about it too much. That's all right.
Ronald,
Was
you
it-
should put up the trailer.
Yeah, definitely. Go ahead.
I like the super peel out. It just like in game, super peel out was just it felt like Sonic. It felt a lot better than when Sonic was like running with his having wheels on his run animation in like the older Sonic games. I love the super peel out though. Super peel out made him feel like, to me, it made me feel like he was a lot faster than his other games. So
But yeah, no, I mean, it's whatever. But anyways, no, yeah, it was like I saw him running, and then like it was just like hearing the new voice and everything else. I thought it was like I couldn't tell, but I mean, I sort of agree with everyone else on Twitter that they've been saying that it sounds like a mix between Roger and Jason.
yo,
Oh, the
Yeah.
other person that they have?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the new
Yeah,
voice
it's like
actor. His
Devin
name
Mack.
Yeah,
Devin
Devin Mack.
Mack.
Yeah.
They had a little bit of the sass, so like.
Yeah.
That's a good start.
Yeah,
so-
it sounds like it sounds like a good in between both of them. But yeah, it's alright.
Just to give a little bit of background on Devin, he did a lot of like voice actor work for like various like Cartoon Network, Netflix shows. I think the most notable role that I saw was he did like a bunch of stuff for Ninjago.
Okay, yeah. Was he Jay's voice actor? A blue ninja.
Yeah. I'm checking right now. Let's see.
Stop it! Sorry. It's surprisingly hard to find just the solo video by itself rather than a bunch of reposts or stuff from other people.
Oh, it looks like I think he used to be the voice actor, but then they switched him over because when that Ninjago movie came out, I guess they switched all the voice actors to those people, so he voiced
Right.
him before that.
So he's the TV show Ninjago actor then.
Yeah, he wasn't in the movie. I don't even know if he's done like some game work. He's done a bunch of like, those like Netflix or like Hulu sort of like animated shows like
Like one-off
Um,
show kind of things.
yeah, those like straight to streaming stuff like it looks like some Transformers stuff, some like Lego movies.
Okay,
So they're an
yeah.
experienced cartoon VA essentially.
Yep.
Yeah. But it's funny because a lot of people were like, if you read like the replies when that trailer first was released, A lot of people in the comments were like, "Oh, where's Roger? Where's Roger? They replace him." So according to the, 'cause
Here, Ronald.
I didn't know
Here's a
this.
clip.
Yeah, I didn't know this
Taken straight loop.
initially, but
We hear it.
apparently, so the actual show is being made in Canada, and apparently they have like some laws there where you need to hire Canadian actors when you do the when you do, I guess, voice work. I'm not sure if it just applies to that or whatever.
Like there's red tape and other things that you gotta go through?
Yes. So basically, since the show is being made in Canada, they have to use Canadian voice actors. So that's why the entire cast is being replaced. So that's why
Oh.
you know, Roger isn't there obviously, but Roger's still voicing Sonic in Frontiers. Same with Mike Pollock as Eggman. I'm sure that will be replaced. They have the whole like cast for Prime, like they dropped it, but we don't know exactly who is playing who in it. We only know Devin. He's the only person we actually know, but there's a bunch of other names here. The only they've all done like various voice work for like TV shows, like this girl here, Ashley Ball. She's done like a bunch of like My Little Pony stuff. So all very experienced. The only person of like actual like note right now is Brian Drummond. Not because he sounds like Ryan Drummond.
Yeah, I was gonna say
not because of that.
Ryan Drummond, not Ryan Drummond.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's like they fucking discount. But no, apparently this guy voiced Knuckles in Sonic Underground.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Sonic
Really?
Underground. He's also the ocean dub for Vegeta.
Interesting.
Oh, that's where his name's from. That's where I
Yeah.
heard it.
Yeah, so like on the wiki it says that he's done Vegeta, he's done Mobile Suit Gundam Seed, Death Note,
Oh, that's what
Pac-Man
you're
and Ghostly Adventures, and then Gundam Wing as well.
Oh,
That's
this-
so weird because like if he's voicing Knuckles, he's gonna have to voice Tails.
yeah,
was
we
like-
don't know if he's gonna voice Knuckles. Like one would
Yeah,
think,
like, you
right?
can tell from here, like no one else has a confirmed role except for Devin.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's about it.
Well, actually, if from what you tell me, she's definitely gonna be voiced by Amy. That's my guess.
Actually, that was the
Well,
other thing,
the-
because has anyone else even tweeted anything?
No,
I don't think so. I mean, I'm
No
not
one
really
said
following these people, so I'm not super sure.
Yeah, because it's usually once voice actors and actresses like tweet about it, that's how you know the information is all officially released and they can all like actually confirm who's doing
Yeah.
what.
Before
I'm
all
on
that happens, things are extremely on the hush hush usually.
I'm on
I'm
IMDb. If there was any like information about it, I'm pretty sure it would have been updated here already.
Yeah.
So don't see anything.
I'm just guessing. Who was the girl? Yeah, I'm just speculating. Who was the woman you said did a lot of voice work for My Little Pony?
Ashley Ball here.
Yeah, definitely. She would probably be a voice actress for Amy then. I'm
Yeah.
I'd have
guessing.
to hear their voice to see.
I mean,
It looks like-
there's also Shannon Chan Can.
Yeah.
Oh,
she's
yeah,
on
sorry.
Equestria Girls.
A lot of these people kind of like are cut from this like same cloth pretty much. Like a lot of like kid shows, a lot of like
Yeah.
voice acting like background. Like we were talking about Ninjago. This dude Vincent Tong is apparently voiced Kai in the series. So
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
that's definitely weird. Like I thought if someone was gonna voice, if any of the Ninjago characters would voice Sonic, it would definitely be Jay, because he is Lightning and he's the blue Lightning Ninjago character. So also low key, when I saw Devin Christian Mack, I was like, is that B-Boy with that new haircut and him without the beard and everything? I was like,
yeah,
yo,
that's
he's
wrong.
voicing Sonic? Let's go.
Let's go.
Like, let's go.
Mhm. I'm going through all these people's like filmographies, like
They're
pretty
all
much.
IMDb's and stuff?
Yeah, pretty much most of these people are from Ninjago. It's kind of funny.
Yeah,
It's like
okay.
just
Like most people
snagged
have
all
a
of them in
Ninjago.
one package deal.
I
You know,
guess
are we
so.
Are we gonna get the Lego Sonic show?
Hey, sure, why
That
not?
would probably be mad hilarious.
Bro, okay, hold up. That shit pisses me off that the Sonic or the Lego Dimension like Sonic thing is like actually pretty expensive if you try to buy the actual like set thing. What's actually really good about those like weird Toys to Life games is that you can buy like an NFC tag online that just gives you the same shit. Or you can make one your own. But if you want to buy the actual like pack, last I checked, it was like getting close to $100.
Jeez. Seriously?
Let me check real quick. I see a lot of fakes here. Looking for like a new one. Yeah, new's around see around 100. Just the Sonic figure alone from that is like $30 to $50 like range. So pretty unfortunate if you're a collector.
Lego trying to steal my money. Shoot, they're trying to shake the money off of me.
Yeah, but if you just want to buy the NFC tag, looks like it's Sonic the Hedgehog. $40, I guess they're selling it for. I guess it's not that bad. That is still a lot for what you're fucking getting, though. Anyway, I guess I didn't give my impressions, so there's not much to say about Prime at the moment. So the notes I have, so supposedly it's going to be one season for 24 episodes. That the IMDb corroborates that. So it looks like it's 24 episodes that they have.
That's already a good length of confirmation. That's essentially 2 seasons already.
Yeah, so it says it's like one season. So season 1 is going to be 24 episodes. So I guess we'll see. I'm not really sure. Given what's going on with Netflix at the moment, I'm sure they're going to be very picky with what they renew. So if this does very well, I'm sure they'll keep it going. But let's just be honest, Netflix is not known for continuing series. In fact, they're known for axing pretty much everything that's good. So I'm not saying Sonic Prime's gonna fail, but I'm saying that given the state of Netflix right now and that their stock like fucking is in free fall, doesn't seem to be doing too well. But we'll see, I guess. I mean, at the bare minimum, I hope that they have like a DVD release, but not really counting on that. Yeah. No confirmed release date at the moment, so we don't know when this is coming out, but apparently it's supposed to be this year. So there's that. And then Ian Flynn, of course, from IDW stuff, he's a consultant on the show, so creative consultant. So yeah, that's all. There's honestly not much to talk about. The animation itself looks good. I mean, for what it is, it's very like very fast paced. You know, kind of reminds me of kind of like a lot of shows nowadays. Definitely, it looks a lot better than Boom did. Boom was pretty like kind of like slow and not really visually appealing. So this one looks definitely more appealing, and they're using the game design, of course, so they're not like changing anything with it too much there. As for like Devin's voice, it's hard to say right now. I don't have much to say about it just because it's so like, you know, we've only had like 1 or 2 lines. So he has like the line in the trailer, and yeah, he had 1 line in the trailer, and then he had like an interview video that he posted on his Twitter, and he did like another line there that was a little bit more like, you know, subdued. So we'll have to see, right? Like I don't know how he's gonna sort of deliver like a more emotional scene or something, or something like that. We've only got 1 line. I'd say like I'm open to it. You know, I'm not like one of those people that's like, oh, you know, it has to always be, you know, the same people. Like I'm open to, you know, change and such. I think what's going to be more of a shock is going to be when, you know, we get the new voice for Robotnik, right? Because, you know, it's been Mike Pollock.
Yeah,
for like,
Mike Pollock is
forever.
at this point.
Yeah, so Who, I mean, it's gonna be interesting, right? Like, but of course, I'm open to it, you know, right? Like, Mike Pollock does a great job, and I'm glad he stuck with the series for so long. But, you know, at some point, I feel like, you know, it's good to see like other interpretations of it. So I'm definitely open to see like, you know, how somebody could, you know, do an Eggman, right? Because, you know, Jim Carrey, I was kind of like apprehensive before the movie came out, but you know, when it came out, I was like, okay, I can see this definitely working.
Yeah, the movie was a prime example of people being apprehensive at first, and then all of a sudden you see, oh wow, that actually worked out really freaking well.
Yeah.
So the same thing could happen here, really.
I remember a friend of mine used to be the same way. She was like that. She was like, while everybody else was like, they were against it. She was like, nah, I think it's gonna be really good. And, you know, now that I think about it, she was right.
Oh, I love the idea of Jim Carrey as Eggman from the start.
Yeah, I think
yeah,
it's a pretty good choice.
I have a question. I don't know if you guys can like confirm this or not, but like, crap, I think when I was like just scrolling through Twitter, I remember seeing some concept art. I believe it was supposedly that Sonic Prime is gonna have like 5 different Eggmans, like normal Eggman, an old Eggman, like a kid
Fictional
Eggman,
shenanigans?
like different age Eggmans or something like that. That they're all gonna be working together supposedly.
Time for some research.
I don't know. I remember seeing just a random thing.
I like how I typed Sonic Prime, the second thing that comes up is concept art.
Yeah. Let's see.
Sonic Prime concept art gives a sneaky look at the upcoming Netflix show.
That one's an old article.
How old? Oh, that's from June.
Last year, yeah.
Yeah, that one. That one.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, let me scroll through this anyway, because I haven't seen it.
I do see this. Yeah, there's like one where he's where Eggman's like sitting down and there's like a couple like behind him, or actually there's a bunch like all around.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, yeah, because this looks like an older one. This looks like a freaking Zoomer Eggman.
Yeah. So
right there. That one.
I remember because there was also that concept art where it showed like Amy in like a caveman like outfit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I guess maybe there might be time travel or something. Not or like maybe different dimensions. I would say like it's probably time travel according to this like Eggman concept art. Now who knows if they went through with this, right? Like this is just concept art. That could be anything. But I mean, if this is what they're going for, I don't know.
Well, this makes me curious of story implications, but it also brings me to question you guys if you think if this is just still gonna take the Boom approach of being like quippy Saturday morning antics and not really going much past that, or is this gonna actually be like an expansive story that can explore some other things?
Well, you'd hope it has more of a story, especially if Ian's going to be on it. I do hope that there's definitely something a little bit more involved. If they are doing time travel, I guess they're inherently going to have to explain some things. So I don't think they can just sort of sit back and just crack jokes the whole time. I definitely think, especially with a show, right? You have to step up the storytelling, hopefully more than.
Yeah, because this does look like Sonic Unleashed successful Eggman Land vibes. And also, is Tails a freaking Ninetales now? Holy frick!
Yeah. So I guess I don't know. Like that's so weird, and Sonic has like weird looking shoes too.
Well, hold on. To give you guys. Like, Ninetales, Kitsune is still Kitsune, regardless of, like, having 9 tails or not. Just the number of tails, I think in the Chinese legend, like...
It's more so the general concept of tails just having 2 tails, because tails.
Tails has 2 tails, this concept art shows he has, like, a fuckload. So, I don't know
Could be alternate universe Tails.
Yeah, that's why I'm like confused, because maybe like Tails in the future grows out some shit, grows some extra tails.
These freaking shoes and this like jacket. Actually, this Tails looks kind of sick. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Do you think we'll have the return of like the super forms, like Super Knuckles, Super Tails with the
I don't
flickies,
even know.
Hypersonic?
I don't even know how I would have speculated about that. 'Cause again, like this.
There's no information
It's
about
giving
that.
like future bad future Eggman succeeded.
So
kind of
from
vibes.
like, so kind of like a Sonic CD, like where there's a bad future where
A little bit of
Eggman,
that.
yeah,
Maybe.
maybe
Hard
it's
to-
exploring the concept to a higher potential. So
Dang, this is
Yeah.
from last year.
Oh, okay. So if you look at the
What?
I remember seeing this, but I guess I didn't really like. I was like, oh, okay, and then just like kept moved on with my life. But this last one shows Sonic running into like there's like 3 different portals.
Yeah, I was trying to make out what this is exactly.
Well, the top left, not sure, but could be like that past looking shit that the
Jungle-looking
Amy's
area?
from.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
yeah,
the other one, the red one, I'm not super sure.
the
could be
bad
another city.
future.
Yeah, and then the blue
So
one
that could
looks
be-
like Knuckles is like a pirate or some shit. I don't fucking know.
Or might be
It's like an echidna
either
skull.
yeah, it's either some kind of freedom force or maybe pirates, or it's just like they straight up bring in the echidna history stuff again.
Yeah, so I guess they're doing different dimensions that maybe have like different time, like different points in time. I guess that's what they're doing. Honestly, this shit like flew past me. I didn't even know it was a thing
See, I'm
over a
glad
year
y'all
ago.
brought this up.
Yeah, that was a good one. Thank you.
Wait, okay, so there's
yeah.
Eggman. That basically looks like Eggman Nega. This is freaking.
Well, would you
Sewer
just say Eggman what?
I. I'm not getting clipped out of context.
Oh my god.
Baby Egg. Oh dear, the fan art is gonna be wildin'.
Yo, actual Eggman boss baby?
Oh, Eggman inflation.
Oh my.
Oh, we're thinking of other stuff. Okay, sorry.
I mean, I was gonna say that older one. I mean, could be just a different form or alternate universe Gerald.
Oh, you just opened up some other possibilities. Dang. Okay, see, I thought there wasn't gonna be much to talk about, but now that you guys showed me this, the gears are turning. I'm getting more curious. I
This
really
was from an
didn't care that much till now.
This is from an interview from last year. Something again that I didn't even think about.
That's what's making this even weirder for me. This was from a
What?
freaking year
Good-
ago.
Yeah, to
Good
quote
thing I
the
brought it up. Good thing I brought it up. So.
to quote the director of the show, it's over the course of 24 episodes, Sonic will be thrust into a high-speed adventure through the strange and mysterious Shatterverse. It's up to Sonic to save the universe and along the way experience moments of self-discovery and redemption. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Sounds
so
like
this
there's room for character growth.
So Shatterverse, so multiverse. Okay, so that is what they're doing. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's cool. I guess. I mean, I'm not like neither here nor there. Like I'm cool with it. I'm not like crazy about it, but I'm open to see what they'll do with it. So I guess it's cool. That I mean, it would be kind of interesting if they see like different versions of Sonic. Like, oh hey, Boom Sonic. Oh hey, cameos and shit.
Yo, if they
I-
made cameos for like all the other stuff, that would be pretty darn cool. You guys just brought me from indifference to curiosity.
Yeah.
Wow.
Curiosity killed the cat, but prosperity brought me back.
Yeah. Supposedly, it's supposed to come out this year. I would reckon it's gonna come out maybe like later this year. I would imagine probably towards when Frontiers is supposed to come out. I would imagine.
So-
I don't
So
want
do you
Frontiers
think it'll
to come
be-
out for like another 4 years. They need to delay that as much as possible. I'm tired of Sonic
No.
getting rushed, bro.
I mean,
Well, I mean, it
yeah,
already got
you-
delayed a
you're-
year, so
You're tired of Sonic Rush, so now you want Sonic Delayed to be released?
this is actually I think this is the longest there has been a gap between a mainline
Game.
Sonic game.
That is true.
then
Yeah.
then
'cause
what?
Horses
Old-
was Forces
Oh,
was
six?
5 years ago, almost 5 years ago.
Yep.
Oh, 2017? That was 2018.
No, it was 17.
Actually,
That's
yeah.
wild.
Forces is
yeah,
old
Sonic hasn't
now.
had a break, huh?
How
Yeah,
embarrassing.
Well, before that, it was Lost World of Forces, which I believe that was 4 years. So we're getting close to 5 years. That's pretty long in between games. I don't think they've had that.
Minus, yeah, we didn't have handhelds either, so. Well, that depends. Like, I'm counting also handhelds when I'm saying.
Well,
when I'm
but
saying.
handheld
Well, if we're
that
counting
came out-
spin-offs, yeah, if we're counting spin-offs from Team Sonic Racing, right, or the Mario and
Well,
Sonic.
no,
at the,
I was assuming we were talking about
yeah, Tokyo.
mainline games because Frontier
Yeah,
seems
we're
like
talking
it's
about mainline.
meant to be a mainline game.
Yeah, so we're talking about
Yeah,
that.
we're
Yeah, yeah, almost.
Cause
5
like,
years.
I remember the Advanced series when I think Sonic was no longer doing consoles for like Shadow and '06. I think like what? It was like 3-year gap, so you had like the.
Well, wasn't that around the time between Advance 3 and Rush, like going to the DS era?
Yes, that was it. Rush, what? Wait, when did Advance 3 come out?
04.
2004, yep. So that was like a 2-year difference. So yeah, only like 2 years.
Well, back in the sixth generation, that was there was Heroes in like late 03, early 04 for the rest of the world, and then Shadow was 05, then 06.
Oh,
Obviously.
Shadow was 05? Okay, I stand corrected. My bad.
06 was 06, of course.
Yeah.
So yeah, there hasn't been a break for Sonic since. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, one could hope that they're working on this game, like, you know, actually making the time to make it good, but
Sonic.
who really knows?
Who knows? We're on copium at this point.
Well,
It's-
you
it's
guys
such-
are on copium. I've long since stopped, like, you know, ever since Forces, I've pretty much stopped thinking about
Best
Sonic.
game.
Yeah,
But-
Go ahead, Riley.
No, I'm just like I think that right. We kind of went over this last time too, but you know the concept of the game is just it's so out there that I couldn't even like we talked about this pretty in depth last time about like what the concept of an open world Sonic game could be.
Yeah.
If there is gameplay that's going to be shown at the summer game show, which would be awesome, then you know I'm very much interested to see how they're going to do it. I don't know if it's going to be like it's a hub world and then you like go to different locations that you know go to a traditional level, whether it's boost style or adventure style or whatever they end up doing for the style for this game. Gonna probably assume it's gonna be boost, which is both good and bad.
Depending on the
Um,
concept.
Well, yeah, I would like to see them, you know, obviously the weird thing is like, there's a part of me that's like, oh, I'd love to see what they'll do with, you know, more boosts, right? Because I feel like there's still a lot of unexplored things with it, but at the same time, I'm like, if I waited 5 years for another boost game, you know, I mean, I'm not saying like it's something to be ungrateful about. It might sound like it, but what I'm saying is like you expect there to be a little bit more innovation in that time, especially
Yeah,
if we're
that's
going through like
understandable.
a whole new genre of game, right? I assume this is going to be an open
Just
world
implement Sonic
platform.
Rush mechanics and that'll be sold.
So
I-
boost. Or do you mean the trick?
Honest.
Tricks, boost
Yeah,
and tricks.
the trick system is the one thing that
Freeform
still has
tricks.
over
Freeform tricks.
I think if we're talking about like open world, you know, open world in my mind, I think of exploration, right? Most people do.
I like
If
Sonic
we're thinking-
Adventures.
Yeah, if we're thinking about that, I'm thinking about Sonic Adventure 1 style, which is something that's a little bit slower, more methodical, but something that, you know, you can go fast, but you can also explore, you know, the nooks and crannies of a level.
so unleashed without the restrictions in the world.
Yes.
Oh,
Well, sure.
Because Unleashed
not
did
not
actually
exactly
do that
the-
in some parts where you're like finding the power-ups and the different level portals and all that stuff.
and finding the moon medals, yeah, and finding the
But
medals.
those
and
areas
everything.
were intentionally restricted because they weren't that big of exploration.
Yeah, but I
Well-
think for this type of game, it would be nice to see them sort of implement something. I think right now, like it's a weird like, you know, time for Sonic because, you know, there's no real game to go along with, you know, all this like, you know, leaps forward in media with the movies, the comics, and now the TV show, right? So I would like to see them sort of, you know, get on the good side again with people, because unfortunately, you know, right, like Mania did very well, it sold very well, and it did very well for Sega, which is good, but Forces, I think, also did very good. It actually sold very well, but I'm sure they know that the critical reception to the game was ho-hum. So
Well,
I would
it
hope
sold well by comparison to past games, or sold well compared to expectation?
sold well just in general for I guess their expectations for a Sonic game. Last I recall, it sold like 3 or 4 million copies. So it's a pretty popular game, unfortunately. But
Well, I mean, the game is always sold fairly cheap. Like it's like,
yeah. But I do
Very
think
affordable.
Mania still outperformed Sonic Forces.
I was
you
gonna
know,
say it hasn't
Like
sold
launch,
like
initial
maybe our
launch?
generations, has it?
no, it didn't. No, it didn't outsell Mania.
Because that'd make
But
me
also-
lose
also-
my mind, bro. They'd be like, how?
Yeah. Also, Forces was double the price for a while. I think Forces launched at $40. Mania was 20, obviously.
yeah.
A little bit of a difference there, but regardless, even if the game sells well, you know, I think we talked about this last time, but there was like a investor meeting where they were talking. This was like a long time ago, but they were talking about the success of Mania, and Sega was like genuinely, like Sega of Japan was like genuinely surprised Mania did well. They were like, "Oh, I didn't know that would do well." Yeah, I didn't know if you just let fucking like somebody else make a Sonic game, people who actually know what they're doing. Oh, it turns out that it's actually pretty
Basically
fucking good.
Publish a fan game and you're surprised it does well? What?
Yeah.
Okay, well, whatever.
I think last time we were, because this was before Origins, the trailer came out
Yeah, before
for
the
it.
reveal, right?
Yeah, so I think last time we were talking about how there was like a falling out between Sega and I guess the people who made Mania, because it would technically the people who made Mania, which was like Headcanon Games, they were like contractors. It was like contract work.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah, so not super sure. I would assume they're doing it again, maybe because this project is obviously not as big as Mania. Maybe like there's more of a deal to be met here, not super sure. Maybe because of the success of Mania, they're giving a little bit more leeway on the developers' part. Hard to say what's going on there. But I mean, it's nice to see that they're kind of working together, because it does give me hope that, okay, maybe they would make a Mania 2. But we'll see. It's so weird because we don't really know what like Sonic's future is gonna be, because
Really don't.
yeah, because like what Frontiers comes out, like if it does well, okay, does that mean we're getting like open world Sonic games from here on out, or is it like if it fails, are we like, oh, make Mania 2, I guess? Like I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do. Like, who knows? I guess just to bring up like one other thing, just because recently I'm sure you guys have heard that Square Enix sold like basically like pretty much all of their Western like studios.
Yeah.
Sans a few. There's always been like talks of Sega being like bought out, right? I think people bring up Microsoft a lot.
Yeah.
I don't think that's gonna happen, partly because Microsoft, I don't know if that Activision deal is going to go through, because they're actually getting like investigated about that. Yeah, so we'll see. But I was talking to like one of my friends, and I think like an interesting like question to bring up is like, you know, if like, you know, Sonic was, you know, bought by a Nintendo or something, like would there be more of a vision for what these games are supposed to be than what Sega's currently doing? And I couldn't really tell you. I don't really know. It's like a weird sort of weird reality to think about.
I mean,
Right.
I doubt Nintendo's gonna buy Sega.
No, I'm saying like a hypothetical type of thing.
Yeah.
Like if they were to buy it, would Sonic be in a better state than it is right now? More vision? I don't know.
Like Like that's a
don't know.
whole other debate you could have and get canceled on Twitter for.
Yeah.
I mean, the Wii U Sonic, that Wii U Sonic era was kind of weird. So
Lost
it's
World.
like, well, Lost World.
Well, the whole partnership in general was essentially
Yeah.
Lost World, Colors, and the Olympic Games. That
Well,
was the
the-
Nintendo partnership.
And the
yeah.
Boom games.
Well,
I don't know.
Lost
the
World,
Wii U
Boom,
one,
and-
the
yeah.
Wii U stuff,
Yeah,
right,
Wii U.
was Lost World, Boom, and
Yeah,
the Sochi Olympic game. The
Yeah.
He does. Yeah, the Olympic games. Mario and
Yeah.
Sonic.
What year was that again?
That was
Um,
2013, 2014 when all that stuff was coming out. So, yeah, I mean they have a partnership, right? Like obviously Sega, like I think Sonic definitely sells the best on Nintendo platforms. I mean that's no doubt there. They have that established,
Yeah, they usually have.
established brand already. There's lots of like Sonic games exclusive on Nintendo, so it sort of makes sense. I think like though, like if we're talking about like acquisition wise, I'm not super sure because I mean Nintendo is like, I guess pretty okay with keeping up with certain franchises, but other franchises they kind of have this left behind, and I don't think are ever going to touch ever again, like F-Zero or maybe like Star Fox. After Zero kind of failed, I'm pretty sure they don't want to touch that shit anymore.
Which is sad.
Yeah, so
Star Fox and Tails collab.
yeah, that wouldn't be
I
too
would
bad.
buy it.
Yeah.
Hey, the X Tornado as a playable ship.
Easy deals.
There we go.
I think the interesting question though is like, if Sonic was like obviously we saw right with Mania, a Sonic game not developed by Sonic Team. Oh look, it actually turned out to be good. It brings up this question where it's like, okay, if somebody had a crack at developing a Sonic game that was not Sonic Team, I think I'm open to that idea. Even like obviously like if we're talking about like Nintendo owning Sonic, then that's a kind of different. But I'm saying like if Sega were to like contract somebody out or get a different developer to actually make a Sonic game from the ground up, I think that could be interesting. But also,
Might be worry after Sonic Boom shenanigans.
yeah, that's the problem is that they did right. They did with Big Red Button with that game, and then I mean, I don't know if you guys know about like the background.
Yeah,
Lot of the
that
development.
had a whole wild background that I don't even know how many
Yeah.
people know about it.
Well, the long story short, Sega essentially sabotaged that game's development, so that's why it kind of turned out the way it did. The developers, I'll say like maybe the idea for the game wasn't too great, but that game was pretty much fucked from the get-go. So like Sega completely basically self-destructed that project themselves. So that's why it turned out so shitty.
Tragic.
Yeah, it honestly is. And it just seems like Sega of Japan just keeps meddling in this with stuff that doesn't need to be touched all the time. Obviously we're at some point we have to transition over thoughts on Origins, but if we're talking about all this pre-order bonus DLC bullshit, that does not seem like something fucking Sega
Not
of
something you
America would
receive
have done.
from
No, it seems like every stupid decision. Because actually, what's very funny is Headcanon, put out their press release right when Origins and all that was coming out, and they replied to some tweet I think or commented in an interview that they were like, "Oh yeah, we had nothing to do with that pre-order stuff." it's funny that they were directly asked about that, and they're like, "Oh yeah, not our fault." It definitely it's funny because yeah, it's Sega always does this shit. We were we weren't talking about it last time because it wasn't brought up yet. I think we were talking about it in the chat for a little bit. How Sega has been doing this lately with their digital deluxe versions. They did it with Lost Judgment. They did it with Monkey Ball. They did it with God, what was the
Yakuza?
Oh yeah,
Turtles?
Yakuza 7. Yeah, they did
Oh,
it with
yeah.
that too. So they did it with all those games where they have it basically where oh, and Colors Ultimate. Yeah. Where you have this like early access where if you buy the digital version you get like an access 3 days early, and then you get some arbitrary DLC pack, which they seem to love to be doing, especially for Origins. Um, I guess it's a good time to transition over into that, into Origins discussion. Assuming you guys don't have anything else to say about what I was bringing up
Well,
before.
the one thing I was gonna ask you guys that would maybe have been a segue from the game talk to Prime and also tie into Origins is if you guys would think that there would be the potential for us to get any indication of Sonic's future from this show. Like these little ideas that we see sprinkled with Prime, do you think this could potentially give us an idea of what's to come in Frontiers, or it maybe just sets the foundation for ideas that could come in future games?
Probably just for future game. Probably it was set future out for future games, or it could be its own thing. Who knows? Honestly, it could be its own thing. You know, it couldn't be like anything for Prime at least. It couldn't be anything for like future games, but just there to give Sonic content when Sonic isn't. You know, in case Sonic isn't. Whilst we wait for Sonic Frontier and everything. Give us a little bit of yeah, an appetizer, or like to give get the little ones to go ahead and watch Sonic, like how we got into Sonic through the TV shows. Most of us did. Most of us got it through TV shows. So
Yeah.
I don't want it to fail, but at the same time, I don't want Prime to fail. Hopefully, it gives people, it gives
Kids
the
are gonna
kids
watch
like.
it. Kids are gonna watch it.
Yeah,
either
like
way.
well,
Yeah, of course,
everyone should know by now that anything with Sonic's name on it gets consumed regardless. Like,
Right.
watch
I
it.
mean, kind of like Pokemon. That's unfortunate. I mean, I like, look, I like,
Yeah.
like,
Brand
I like,
recognition is good. Go ahead.
I like my stories. I like my Sonic stories to be a little bit more serious than Mario though, or Pokemon at least. So
Yeah.
So to have a story.
yeah, I mean, we haven't had a. To me, I'm sorry if I'm going a little off topic.
No, go ahead.
Like, what made me lose the magic to like Sonic a lot was what I liked about Sonic was that it was a lot more serious. Back up till Sonic Unleashed.
Well, had the potential to be serious. I would
Yes,
say
had the potential.
because we did have the transition to more Saturday morning slapsticky shenanigans. Like there's only some games that really were able to, I think, find that really good middle ground, like Adventure 2, like
Definitely Adventure 2. But it just feels like after those games, it just felt a little bit. It was becoming more cartoony, and it just didn't fit with the vibe. I guess because I was getting older and everything, so I'm used to like stuff like that. But it just
Childish humor might be off-putting to some older fans that are looking for a
Maybe
more serious story.
maybe it's
Uh,
my sense of humor.
Yeah, I guess it could be that. I mean, it's like I guess like the other stories, like there might be some funny, silly moments, but definitely it's like part of me is just like, okay, so when did they sort of start taking this seriously? But either way, it's like it's a video game about a blue hedgehog chasing a fat
yeah.
middle
You can only
scientist.
get,
I
you
mean,
can only
like,
take the series so far before it starts getting weird, like
Yeah.
Hedgehog.
Sonic 06, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
there's a
make
middle
it-
ground to be obtained, obviously.
Right. Make it as I'm gonna say like make it edgy, but don't make it edgy.
I think yeah.
so
I
like Shadow the Hedgehog, basically.
No.
Because
You
Shadow
make it
the
too
like, if
edgy.
we were to sum up the whole series, Shadow the Hedgehog is the extreme of edge, and by intention, because that's literally what Japanese teenagers asked for, tragically. but then you have the regression a little bit of like uh I don't want to get canceled, but I think the closest thing to a regression of sorts would be like Sonic Colors and Generations, where it's going in a direction that's like a bit less taking itself seriously, and it's honestly kind of goes back to the classic series story where there's something going on, but there isn't really much depth to it. And then you have the stuff in the middle where there's a bit of edge, but it's still like just radical cool hedgehog adventures with a bit of comedy here and there, like Adventure 2. uh like that's I think that's how it sum up the spectrum of it all. So if you say like make it edgy but not make it edgy, you gotta you gotta find where in the middle exactly you're aiming
You
for.
know,
Like Prime, I
the-
assume might be, I mean, this might be a bad assumption, we'll see if it comes true. I feel like Prime would go a bit in a boom direction of that regression, a little bit of
I would like it.
Saturday
I like
morning slapstick stuff.
it for Prime. I would like it to be like that, but also like kind of like Sonic Heroes. You know,
Sure.
Sonic Heroes is it's kind of
Eh,
cartoony. It's kind of like
well, yeah, I'm
a
trying to think. Heroes definitely wasn't as serious as Adventure 2.
yeah.
Hmm.
So like make it that level if your guys are gonna go for that. Also, for just going to go off topic for Sonic Frontiers, can we please play Can we please play more than just Sonic? I want to play Tails. I want to play Knuckles. I want to play someone that's not Sonic, that's not in a spin-off.
Well, actually, never mind. I have to give the custom character credit because
Right.
custom character actually is the highlight of Forces, for better or worse. But before that, we haven't had the actual alternate gameplay in I don't know how long.
Like, I don't know. I would like that again if they're going to make it open world. Like, do something like I would not mind if they did something like that. Just did a little bit of experimenting with multiple characters. Nah, honestly, maybe that wouldn't be a good idea, but who knows?
It could be, but that's a conversation.
Yeah.
But
But,
I guess Riley, how? I mean, unless you had some additional thoughts for what I said, but if not,
Yeah, right. So your question about like how the future will be, given everything that's going on.
if
as,
Prime will give us any indication of that, or if we can.
well, I guess more than ever nowadays, you're starting to see Sega being at least a little bit more open to handing the creative control of Sonic over to different people. Right, with Mania was kind of like the catalyst for that, and then of course we got the IDW comics, we have the movies, and then we have Prime. So we're seeing that there's more willingness to take chances, it seems like, on other people to handle the creative part of the property. So that's good to see, because as I've said countless times and many times, I think Sonic Team is very misguided, at least lately. So again, hopefully in Frontiers is something to buck that trend. It at least seems right, like they're trying to take some type of risk with it, just the fact that it is supposed to be an open world game. But when I go back to the initial reveal of Sonic Forces, when it was Project Sonic 2017, that trailer, when I first saw that, you see like Sonic with the burned city, I'm like, oh shit, like this is gonna be fucking crazy.
Yeah, there's some potential there.
Yeah, now granted they showed classic Sonic and I'm like, you fucking idiots. But
yeah,
but
that was
no,
cool.
like when seeing that initially, I'm like, oh shit, they're gonna like they're going back to something that's gonna be more serious. But then of course Forces came out, very misguided game. So that's why there's always this hesitation to get truly excited, and that really is how it is for me, right? I'm more excited for Prime than I am for Frontiers, to be quite honest with you. I'm more curious about Frontiers than anything, just because I'm so like, you know, I'm so interested in the concept of it. But, you know, I think I'm more hyped to see the gameplay rather than just if the game comes out tomorrow, right? Yeah, so I mean, just to hope, you know, right, that, you know, development is going well. If they need to delay it again to 2024, or sorry, 2023.
2024, holy.
Hey. I don't know. 2023, then, you know, so be it, right? Like, you know, do your shit. But I just, you know, right, like, it's been so long since I could say there was a truly, like, good 3D Sonic game. I mean, if you know, Generations, right, is one, but talking about like original stuff, it's been since Unleashed in my eyes. Well, our Colors, I guess, right? But Colors is a little bit more underwhelming for me.
Well, yeah, like I try to put aside my negative bias towards Colors and Generations. That, like, while I feel those games are overrated, I think they're objectively considered good games because of how well they were received and sold.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, as much as I don't like Colors, I do admit that Colors was pretty, for at least the first run, when I first got it, as much as I did miss like the older cast and voicing the characters, I did enjoy the game. I did enjoy playing the game and everything. It's just after
you can push that.
it's just after playing it, it just, and probably just hearing everybody else talk about it, and just how overhyped it was, or how overrated it was. I was just like,
I think Colors is an example of a game from Sonic Team that has a clear vision that was seen through to the very end with little deviation and little, you know, morphing it to fit certain people's like needs. Because if you look at like Forces as a comparison, right, you see this like amalgamation of like a bunch of different shit that's supposed to appeal to every facet of Sonic fans, right? You got the
Force Classic back in, trying to have modern, even though he's like worse than Colors somehow.
Yeah,
Sonic forces you different taste down your throat.
Yeah.
You have.
Actually, since you guys talked about Forces and everything, I might go back to play that. Might play the Avatar again right now.
Don't. Please don't.
If you really feel like it.
If you want to play it, replay it on PC, just mod it with the improved physics and stuff.
That's smart. That's smart.
Unfortunately, I don't have the PC game. I might have to just go ahead and just get my physical copy out. I might as well play it.
I mean,
it's funny how the
it's not bad. I mean, it's playable, but like, I mean, it's not that great either. Like,
it's funny how the PC version of Forces did get mod support for sure. Like there were people modding it, but eventually people were
Genesis or Generations.
Yeah. At some point, people were like, "Yeah, this is kind of shit," and then they just went back to Generations modding that game because it's like the foundation is just better. Like a lot of the mods for Forces were just trying to fix the game rather than just with Generations. Like, oh, this game is already like playing well.
Generations modding was basically the community making its own DLC.
Essentially, yeah.
They tried to like port stages over and everything else too as well for Forces, but yeah, I was like, I didn't really see much talk about it, and I was like, damn, okay.
Yeah,
it's just not a whole lot. There was not a whole lot interesting. Like the only stage I can remember that I had fun with was the space, was the one where Sonic escaped the space station.
I mean, the level that's not cool until the very end of it.
Yeah, when you go into the big hangar with all the ships, you're like, fuck yeah, this level's gonna be good, and then it ends.
And then it ends. Yeah, I'm glad I wasn't the only one that felt that way.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like.
Or, what was the other one? I don't know. There was
Luminous Forest. If you go to my Sonic Forces review, I while I'm talking about like a certain part of that game, I beat Luminous Forest by pressing 2 buttons. I beat the game. I beat it with one hand. You can beat Luminous Forest by just boosting and jumping. You don't have to even touch. You don't have to touch the control stick,
right? That's
I even taught Ricky how to do it, and he could do it within like 10 minutes, and he's never played Forces before that. It doesn't take much effort.
The only one. Oh, I was talking about. Yeah.
I like how they what is it, added they say like double boost, like they treated it like this whole brand new big mechanic or whatever.
It didn't.
But
it didn't.
it was like, dude, you don't even have to press the button and it still goes. If you fail the quick time event, the game still does it for you.
Yeah, but dude, they played fist bump.
Oh my goodness.
I actually don't hate fist bump. It's okay.
No, I don't. Well, it's the
It's
kind of thing.
alright.
It's for me. It's just like with Strive's theme, where you heard it so much at the start, and everyone memed it at the start that you get
Easy
tired of it
guilty
immediately.
pleasure.
But then when you revisit it, it's not that bad. For me, Strive's theme is a freaking bop. Now that I've finally revisited after all the memes are over. But fist bump, it's alright.
I'd rather, if we're talking about songs that just like fuck your ears with like how much they keep playing, like the first like jingle of it, I would put fist bump near like I would put it near the bottom of the ones that I hate the most. I think like Seven Rings in Hand and fucking what is it? Well, I'm not talking about the quality of the song. I'm just like every time you go back to the menu, it's like, and then like you just start like Sonic and the Black Knights, like, or fucking like Sonic Colors, like every fucking time.
Yeah, the repeated use of the main jingle.
Yeah, happens too often.
I mean, Unleashed did it too, but
Well, because
Yeah, but-
Unleash is at
yeah.
least like it's orchestral and.
that
like,
is true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Unleash is a good game, so we don't care.
There we go. That's the right answer.
We only make fun of games we don't like.
See, you ended up going on tangents anyway.
Sonic Colors not bad, just need to point that out. Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I don't want us to get canceled that bad.
We should really go into Origins. I don't have much else to say about the future of Sonic. Like there's only just speculation that I can do.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Sure.
So we're good. Okay. So yeah, so
How do you
for
feel now that now that they released all the information about what's going to be in the game?
yeah, so we were kind of like getting into it a little bit earlier, but okay, so just to go over some stuff that I took notes on. So the game is going to cost $40, so it's about $10 per game. So 4 games, you got CD 1, 2, and 3. 45 for the deluxe edition, and it's supposed to come out on June 23rd, so Sonic's birthday. We already talked about no physical release for the game. And there is a bunch of other stuff I have written here, but we'll kind of get into that as we go along. But I'll let you guys go first, because I talk a lot about this stuff, like just your sort of initial impressions about Origins and its value and stuff like that. Whoever can go first, I don't know. I'll go last.
Star, you can go first because I have the chart up here just in case people need to know about whatever's going on with Origins. But I'm curious, Star.
Like, okay, hold on. I'm trying to remember. Okay, so
Oh, wait, you guys can see my screen.
I can see the chart, the fucking Ubisoft like versions chart.
I
there.
mean,
that's
it's
needlessly
like-
confusing because literally like the 3 in the middle don't even mean shit.
right?
It is like made just to be more confusing.
Yeah.
Apparently the one they released in Japan, like they have the same website for the Japan side, and apparently it doesn't have any of this bullshit. It is funny.
That was a red flag, but continue.
Yeah, no, it's like, I don't know, it's like, I mean, for me personally, it's like, it's whatever. I mean, it's cool that they're having this collection going on. It's gonna be really convenient having all these games in one single game. I after like So obviously, like when it first came out, people were sort of negative about it, but then afterwards they were like, "Oh well." I mean, it clearly seems that they're trying to sort of compete with other fan re-releases or like updated fan versions that other people have done, like Sonic 3 Air or whatever. Yeah,
Yeah.
like how how they're adding all these new features, like for like more replayability. I thought that's cool. It's not Sonic Jam or what is it? Sonic Mega Collection. Love like yeah, like with the content. But
Yeah, the
I mean,
extra.
yeah, but I mean, it's. I mean, there is some value to what's offering. I guess I see. The extra soundtrack and everything else, I'm curious to see how they're gonna implement that. I mean, I'm assuming they're just gonna swap on music. But I mean, other than that, I mean, I don't really have much else to it. I mean,
Yeah. No, there's just not
I mean,
too much.
yeah, it's just,
Go off of.
it's
When
just
does that come out again?
June 23rd.
yeah.
So,
Oh shoot, so not too far.
Yeah, I
no.
mean, it just seems like a fun little compilation. I
For
mean,
Thursday.
obviously, like, I mean, fans of classic Sonic, I mean, they'll definitely enjoy this. They'll appreciate it. But I mean, personally, for me, it's like, oh, like, it's just like a, like, I guess, like just a Sonic fan in general or whatever. I mean, it's like it would be nice to maybe have a bit more obscure, lesser known titles in here as well, or like other content.
Sky Patrol
So,
4K.
but I mean, it's whatever.
I play that shit. I would play that shit.
Egg, Robotnik BB's machine.
It's like I'm just slightly salty because I had Sonic Mega Collection and Sonic Gems Collection on the GameCube. I had both of them, but I had to sell those games. So now that I kind of want them back, I'm checking prices online, and it's like, yikes.
Wait, for what games?
Mega Collection
Gems
and
Mega
Gem Collection.
Wait,
Yeah.
what the fuck's the with the Mega Collection? I
The
haven't
pricing.
checked it. Huh? What? Like GameCube?
Yeah, on GameCube.
Seen a bunch for like 15.
Wait,
Really?
Mega Collection?
Sonic Mega Collection, Nintendo GameCube.
$15?
Yeah.
Where?
Are you talking about gems?
I
No,
have.
well,
No, I'm
Gems
saying
and
I
Mega,
had
those
both.
are the two
I had
main-
both.
Well, gems, I remember we talked about this before. Gems is going for a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gems is
Yeah.
like $60. Mega Collection, no. What about Plus? I don't know about Plus.
That's
No, that one's
surprising
cheap
that
too.
it's down like that, because
I thought it was.
Gems Collection is the expensive one that I'm seeing.
Yeah.
But Mega Collection looks like it. I don't see any above 20.
dang. Well, because Mega Collection has also been up there before in the past, but actually it probably was before like all
Huh,
the
never mind.
classic games were released on everything except the calculator.
I guess I must have been tripping out or something then. Anyways.
No,
Whatever.
well, no, you're right. It
Yeah,
was
yeah.
up before.
Yeah.
But again, like we've reached this point where the classic games are on literally everything.
Yeah.
So this is more so just convenient
Not
to
anymore.
have it all in one package on modern consoles.
Yeah. Actually, speaking of that, just to, I wrote down a bunch of like discussion topics here for this. I don't want to go too deep because we still haven't gone over me and M's impressions, but
Yeah.
the older Sonic games, of course, were being delisted. So
Oh yeah,
Like-
that too. Yeah, I remember seeing that.
yeah, so
Yeah,
I
they're
took the notes.
relisting Sonic CD and
Yeah,
1, 2, 3.
so I have it listed here. So all the Steam versions of every classic Sonic game are gone. So that includes CD,
What?
1, 2, and 3. Those are not available anymore. And the
That's-
Xbox version. So that would be those backbone versions of 1, 2, and 3, and Knuckles. Those are gone. And then the CD is gone as well.
Wait, they're gone like as of now?
Yeah,
no.
I don't think you can get these
Sonic
anymore.
CD is still up on Steam right now, but they
You
are
sure?
going to be removing it soon.
Oh, actually, yeah. I
Hold
think
on.
it was supposed to be like late May. I think.
Yeah,
Was-
so like
I
if you
mean,
want
it
to
makes
have,
sense for them to be gone once they're doing this package. deal.
Right.
Yeah.
But
But it's supposed to consolidate some people might get confused. It's like, wait a minute, this package is $40. It has, you know, these 4 Sonic games, but then I can buy like these other versions that are like cheaper. Like, what's going on? You know, people feel like that, right?
Screw it.
They're doing a Rockstar with the GTA remaster.
So those versions are going to be gone, and then I don't know about the PS3 like store for Sonic CD because that came out, you know, for PS3. I think that one should still be up if you have access.
I have Sonic. I see Sonic 1 still on here, on Steam.
No, yeah, those games are still up, but they're
So
they're gonna be gone later on.
Yeah, my bad. Okay. I thought they were already gone, but yeah, you're right. It's supposed to.
They were
they're
gone.
supposed
That
to
would
take.
have been mad quick.
Well, Rockstar did that day one. Like they're like, oh, like when the definitive edition was coming out. I think like only a couple days after they announced the trilogy, they removed the old ones like right away. They were gone. But anyway, for the ones that will remain, the Sega Ages versions of Sonic 1 and 2 on Switch will stay up. And then Nintendo Switch Online, the Genesis thing, does have Sonic 2, and that will stay there.
Yeah.
So those 2 are staying. And then, of course, I believe that Sega Genesis collection game, like the PS4, Switch, Xbox collection that has Sonic 1 and 2, that should still stay up.
That's still gonna be there.
Yeah, it's still like, because that's primarily like other stuff too.
I didn't even know Sonic Adventure 2. I didn't even know the Sonic Adventure games were on Steam. My bad.
Yeah.
Literally everything's on there except like, I guess Hero. Like, I guess anything that was on the GameCube or outside of just Sonic Adventure 1 and 2.
Pour one out for Heroes fans, because Heroes, the only re-release that game has ever had was in the PAL territories. The PS2 version was put on the PS3, like digital store.
Yes.
And
the PS2 version was not good, and that was the first Heroes I played. So
6 Sonic Heroes mods.
there is the PC version. I don't know.
I remember. I remember a mod that let you play like Super Sonic, but this was like back in like 2007.
Yeah, like I was thinking, like, are there any current, like
current modding? I don't even know.
Maybe
because it's time of day to do that these days.
I think the game is there's 2 things. I believe the game is harder to run nowadays on newer PCs.
Yeah, no.
I remember that was an issue.
Windows 10, I think. Okay, so I think Windows 8 might have had some issues, but definitely Windows 10 on my current PC. I tried running it. I tried running my original Sonic Heroes PC CD disc, and that had some compatibility issues where I had to like download like a third-party patch from like some guy who made just to get it working. But it worked perfectly fine on my old Windows 7 laptop.
Yeah. And then also, since Dolphin is just so good, like,
yeah, that too.
You can just get the GameCube.
The GameCube version is like really good. It's you're not really missing out on much unless you really want those wallpapers and special animated cursors.
Yeah, shit's probably a fucking virus now. Just to go over Mega Collection, I'm on price charting, which just holds prices from different games. Mega Collection has never been more than like what it is now, which is like
Really?
$15 to $17.
You mean in stores or like ever? Because I feel like in stores I've seen it like.
Well, I'm not talking
not
about
game
like
shops.
places that like mark it up, like local game stores, but like online it's pulling prices from like eBay and Amazon and shit. Yeah, it's like complete in box is hovering around $15.
I see.
It's weird, especially considering Mega Collection is what has the OG stuff.
Yeah. Anyways, okay.
Well,
Good to know.
Yeah, speaking of Mega Collection, Mega Collection originally launched for $20. That was a budget game when it first came out.
Really? Huh.
Yeah, so back in like 2002 when it first came out, it was a budget game. which, you know, when we think about nowadays, you know, putting in the context 20 years later, it's like, wow, we got like, I forgot how many games were in Mega Collection, because there was the main
depends
games,
on-
and then there was the unlockable stuff you could get.
There was
All the
the
three
Blue Spear.
Knuckles.
There was the extension of Knuckles. There was Egg Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, Pinball, 3D Blast.
The Game
What's
Gear
that?
ones,
Pinball?
or
Spinball. Yeah, Spinball
yeah,
for Mega Collection.
any of the Game Gear ones? I don't remember.
Yes,
Or-
there was Game
I thought
Gear,
Gems had the Game Gear stuff.
Yeah,
or at
I
least
don't-
PlayStation had the Game Gears.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
from
yeah, right.
Restar and Vector Man.
Yeah, because the cover says 7 great hits, but it says plus extra games, so that's not very
Yeah.
helpful.
I don't think
Yeah, but yeah, actually,
to find my copy.
yeah, weird enough, you could play like the Game Gear games in several different ways on the GameCube, because you could do it on Adventure DX, right? If you get the emblems,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
and then they had it in. I think they had at least some of them in Gems collection.
Yeah, yeah. They had
also.
some.
They had like Tails Adventure, some shit, I think.
Yeah, Tails.
Adventure and Sky Patrol.
Yeah. So, look at how many games you got back in those days, and there was no pre-order bonus, there was no premium
it's
fun
20.
pack.
But it came. But the cool thing is that it came with videos. There was comics. There was a
Yeah.
concept art. There was all
I
this
do
stuff.
remember
That
the
was,
comics.
that
Now,
was really cool.
granted, like the Origins could have this stuff. We don't know yet. So apparently, the game is gonna have a like a currency system to be like not actual real
Like
currency. If
fight
had mi-
money kind of thing.
Yeah, if I had microtransactions, I'd fucking like staple my dick to the ceiling. But
Wait
Yeah.
a second.
yeah,
Let
so,
that some-
this game could have it. I mean, I hope so. But yeah, you're right. What we're talking, the main point is for half the price, Mega Collection was a way better value that you were getting.
yeah, for classic Sonic.
There was no premium fun pack. The game was the fun. You didn't need to buy the fun separately. The fun pack was included.
Yeah. I'd want to be optimistic that they can have enough to give the pack value. Because
So,
if you don't
yeah.
if you don't have enough for it to be valuable, this game's gonna get nuked on freaking Reddit, bro.
It basically is, but yeah.
Paying
well, we-
$5 to rotate the camera. I don't know. Though.
Wait, hold on. How much money is this game going to be?
So
Hopefully
it's
not
40
more.
for the base game, 45 for the deluxe. The deluxe comes with the premium fun pack and the classic music pack. So
Hold
we,
on, I just had to. Hold on, I'm busy throwing my Sonic Forces game to the wall.
okay. So we can actually go over the chart because
yeah, I still have the chart up, by the way. You guys can
Oh, sorry,
compare it.
I'm not
Yeah.
looking at the chart for a
Yeah.
second.
So there's a standard edition, right, for $40. That if you pre-order that edition, you have 100 bonus coins, which doesn't mean anything yet. I mean, we don't know the rate of shit in that game. Mirror mode, which specifically says it's unlockable in game, but I guess it's unlocked with a pre-order. And then you get the letterbox background, which says included in pre-order, which that means I would assume that it's not unlockable in the game, which is fucking stupid. And then you have the next one is the Start Dash pack, so it's free DLC, included with a pre-order of the standard or deluxe. So this is where it gets confusing because this doesn't make any sense. The Start Dash pack is literally everything I just said, but for some reason it's its own column, and I don't know why it is like that.
Yeah, I'm already confused.
Yeah, so basically, like if we were to correct this as like a teacher in school, we would immediately be cross out this entire second like column and be like, the fuck are you doing? Like cross it out and put the little question mark on the grading paper. Like, why'd you even like, what is this?
Continue.
So then the next is the premium fun pack, and then you have the classic music pack. So both of those are included in the digital deluxe version, but I would assume that you could buy those separately. I don't know what they're going to be. They haven't said yet. Who gives a shit, right? So included in those, and none of these say unlockable in game. So we assume that you can only get these by buying the DLC for a fucking Sonic collection. Hard
So-
missions. Again, it shows the letterbox background for some reason. I guess
Mhm.
who fucking knows. Character animation in the menu, which I don't know why that is
Why
even.
that's not
Why-
in the base game. Like half this stuff, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm sorry for cutting you off.
Mhm.
Half this stuff. No, actually, all this stuff should be on the base game
Uh-huh.
for $40.
Exactly.
Oh, you
that's
got
Yeah,
it,
by
bro.
the way, it's
That's
in
what
this
we're all
menu.
trying to say.
Yeah.
I realized
So
Sream in their stuff, but it's there now.
yeah. So yeah, character animation in the menu. Don't know what the fuck that means. Doesn't mean anything to me. Camera controls over the main menu islands. Again, what? Why is that not just there? It just feels like they're cutting out like random shit just to sell back to you. Character animations during music islands does not mean shit to me. I don't understand why that's not just there. And then that's the premium fun pack, so pretty fun, right? Yeah, all this shit that like you don't even interact with. Good idea. And then there's the sorry, I was gonna say the classic music pack. That's just one thing, and it's additional music tracks from the Mega Drive Genesis titles. Which ones? Don't know. Is it the Michael Jackson music? Is it the original, like, you know, the prototype music for Sonic and Knuckles?
Yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't list that. I don't know what that even means. Again, if we're gonna go by history here, right? Like, let's go back to Sonic Colors Ultimate. That game had that weird Planet Wisp OST pack that just gave you original Planet Wisp back, but it didn't have it for any other stages in the game. So who knows what the fuck this classic music pack is gonna be? But I can guarantee you, it's not gonna be worth the money.
If it's just the classical music for the game, not like the original, like if it's just like they got the arranged versions for Sonic games, and then that's just there to like for the classical Genesis games, that would be very scummy. I'm like, I can go ahead and just, go ahead and get a emulator for all these games and play it rather than buy 40 extra bucks, rather than spend 20 extra bucks or like 30 extra bucks for a Sonic game. Now, granted, my younger brother would be okay with this, but he's a video game nerd anyway. But he's a big fan of video games and everything, and he's very optimistic when it comes to stuff like this.
Yeah.
So don't be on my brother. Don't be hard on my brother. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, but I'll be hard on the people in the chat. If you are excited for this, you are a bitch. No. Okay, so that's actually funny that you bring up the thing where it's like I can just go get these ROMs, because this actually goes into another like point that I wrote down.
Yeah.
So this game on PC has de novo DRM.
That too.
So if just to go over for people who are not aware, de novo DRM is very invasive, of course, copy protection that's in the game to prevent cracking and all that. So the de novo DRM is actually like one of the reasons why the Mania, like when it first came out, the PC version of Mania was kind of botched because de novo was like fucking shit up in that game. So bringing you back to 2017. So Mania. And I was gonna say, so Mania came out right in 2017, and the PC version was actually delayed by like, I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks or so. And then when it finally came out, it was kind of busted. Not like fully, like you could still play the game, but it had like a bunch of issues running, which it should not, because it's a 2D sprite-based game. But it had a bunch of issues running on people's computers. So later on, right? They I think like 2 years after, it was around, I think it was like 2019 or something, they actually removed de novo from the game. And what's even funnier is I think originally Mania was something like 600 megabytes or so. When de novo was removed, the game size went down to like 225 or 250.
Really?
Yeah, so like Denuvo was just like fucking that game up, and now Mania runs fine on PC. At least to my knowledge, I mean, it runs fine for me. So when we look at this, right, obviously Sega didn't learn their lesson. They're fucking stupid, obviously. So they put this DRM in this Sonic Origins collection, which makes no fucking sense whatsoever. Because, okay, we're talking about the PC fan base for Sonic. Okay, who is the market for Origins? People who want to play these older games, right? So if you're removing the old versions, you're essentially saying these are the versions to buy, and you have to buy these versions for $40. You can't buy them individually, you can't do that, so you have to buy this whole collection. So this DRM, right, who exactly is gonna need the crack for this? Like, why is this even here at all? Because the people who are gonna pirate this game probably know how to download an emulator and use a ROM, and they probably already know how to get something like Sonic 3 Air working, or already have the CD Christian Whitehead port, things like that. So I don't exactly know why this was put in, other than just to hopefully not fuck up the game, but probably will
Still
fuck up the
feels like
game.
a very out of touch decision. At
Yeah.
face value, anyway.
Denuvo has
It
like
feels-
been castrated by like any game that has Denuvo, people just like review bomb and go crazy over it because
I
it's
feel
bad.
like
So,
I feel like they're doing this. Well, I mean, they are obviously trying to do this to just get money out of people, because people are gonna say, "Oh, it's Sonic. I'm gonna get this. Take my money." It's not, but it's like when I look at it, I'm like, I already knew. I was like, I'm not trusting it. If it's digital, I'm like, why are you guys making it digital? For the money. It's all for the money.
Does my edit summarize
Why?
thoughts on this
Yes.
so far? Am I missing anything?
Yes,
yeah,
people
you got it,
probably,
bro.
people will probably get this.
I'm thinking people get the deluxe edition solely out of convenience or being a collector already.
Right.
Because again, like people just be
Just
lazy.
wait for it on sale. Just wait for it on sale.
That's actually the smart thing, is just wait for
It's
the
like-
inevitable discount.
Like
See,
you already
that's
you already have these games available on other stuff. Like you probably have other copies of these games, so it's just wait for it to go on sale and then
Yeah,
just
I literally
get it.
have
I mean,
gems and mega
there's-
collections sitting in
exactly,
my
there-
Wii bag right here.
there's-
I have gems on my I have the Mega Collection on, not on my GameCube anymore, but I definitely have it on my PS2, and I could put that on my PS3 if I wanted to play Sonic. But I've already beaten Sonic 1, so I'm not getting that back, so I'm not playing that anymore. I've already played Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I've beat Sonic the Hedgehog 3. My cousins beat Sonic 3 and Knuckles. The only game I would probably get this for is for the Sonic CD and probably the extra stuff. But I can let my brother get the extra stuff, and I can just look at what it is from looking at him play it. You know?
Right. So, no, I mean this game, right, is meant for, you know, to be able to play these games on a modern platform,
Yeah,
right? Because you know, on PlayStation and Switch, right, you can't even play like CD, or you can't play. Sonic
Yeah.
3 hasn't even been on a PlayStation console since that Sonic Ultimate Genesis collection back in
Not to
like
mention,
08.
yeah, it's like
So
not to
it's-
mention it's like for the people who really haven't had or like haven't really played any of the classic games before. So, I mean,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
it-
so-
it's a good starting point for like those who actually haven't started
Yeah.
classic games. But I mean, not to mention
To
it's like
those who-
apparently they're gonna have like a from what I heard is that they're gonna have like a story mode. So like that they're gonna have like in between cutscenes.
or
for,
yeah,
like-
new animations at least.
yeah.
Which, I mean, it's
like-
cute. Then again, there isn't much story to add on to these classic games.
So like,
but-
you'll just pretty much just play through. Crap, what is it?
Yeah. So new opening and ending animations.
Yeah.
But
you'll
Sonic
play through the
CD's
game.
opening and ending animations were. I mean, how do you top that? How do you
Well,
top?
They could
no.
do in the same
Yeah.
style, or like style that they've been doing, like, you know, with
yeah,
Mania, right?
Adventure- It was Mania Adventures. that's what
Okay.
it was called,
Or
right?
the announcement trailer. The announcement trailer, good animation.
Yeah, like
so.
the quality is there, but the more you guys mention it, it does kind of make me think that when you think about it from a lens of bringing people to play it that somehow still haven't played these games after all this time, yes, it does have a more convenient and accessible package with some nice extra quality stuff to enjoy.
Now, I will say I don't know if correct me if I'm wrong when I say this. I don't think there was any collection till Origins where Sonic CD was in it, because I don't think it was not in it for the Mega Drive collection or the Gems collection. I may be wrong.
No,
it
CD
was on
Gems
Gems.
collection. CD
It was?
Gems.
Okay, then I
Yeah,
stand corrected.
and
Thank you.
Yeah.
what is the freaking Steam collection called that I have? I keep forgetting the name of it. The giant Sega
Oh
collection.
well, that's just a compilation.
That's just a compilation.
Of, like,
it's like
individual...
it's like a bundle. You buy it and you
Yeah.
get like all these bunch of games in it, but
Yeah,
it's
it's
not like an actual individual.
It's like on an
or-
emulator.
uh, yeah.
Yeah, so Sonic CD was released part of that double pack for PC in like the 90s, and then they had the Gems collection, and then of course they had the 2011 version, and that's all they've had since then, which is fine
let's be
because
honest.
the Christian Whitehead version was on like everything, so that's cool.
Yeah.
And it's my favorite one. That was one of my favorite. That was one of my favorite Sonic games. Also, introduction to one of my favorite Sonic characters. Amy. I liked all the speed characters. So Amy, Shadow, SBL. They were all my favorites. So,
Yeah.
can't go wrong.
So I know looks like Star has it pulled up, but we should talk about the weird shit going on with this like anniversary mode, which
Yeah.
is like
Anniversary mode?
so if you look at like the screenshots on the website,
Right.
Yeah. So like I
Yeah,
have
you
it right here. Hold on. One
Yeah,
second.
Star, is it fine
yeah.
if I share?
so
Oh yeah, it's up here. I'm screen sharing it. So
Here,
I'm just doing an English translation from their Japanese website just because I don't know.
Oh, I didn't know you
But
speak Japanese.
yeah, definitely it's saying that not only you can enjoy the game on big screen at 16:9, but you can enjoy the speed of Sonic without worrying about without worrying about game overs. So that means that anniversary mode, it's going to be played on widescreen and you have infinite amount of lives. So like, so you can play through Sonic 1 and 2 without obviously having to deal with the unfair bullshit.
Unforgiving, difficult.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
dude, they're
it
so
was very
fucking hard.
unforgiving.
You can also use coins, so I'm assuming premium coins or rings,
Hard to say.
to retry the special stages if you missed them.
oh
So
my
that means
God.
that so you can get all the Chaos Emeralds and Time Stones without having to replay the game from the beginning.
Yeah,
Oh,
modes
shit.
like this are typically built to like, it's kind of like the
It's like a
these
casual
modes-
mode.
Yeah, casual mode where it's like, in fact, modern games typically describe it as the mode to just enjoy the story or the spectacle,
Yeah.
not like it bogged down by gameplay aspects. So it's literally just
Yeah.
to experience it.
So if you,
Well, I
so if you
mean-
look at the screen,
Yeah,
Okay.
and then the classic mode basically is like, oh, you just play the original 4x3 ROM, and you have limited amount of lives, and you just play as the game was originally intended. Like, there's no changes to it. So, but this one definitely, I was gonna say, it reminds me of what you mentioned like the other time about with the Sonic Jam, what is it, like the easy or normal mode or whatever
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
called? Yeah, from the other time. What is it? Okay, so there's that. Boss Rush is
Boss
just pretty
Rush.
much
Yeah.
just
well,
fight the
let's
bosses. Go ahead.
let's touch on the anniversary before. So just to be clear with these like screenshots, so what we don't know right now, or at least according to this, the blurbs that they have on the website is, if you're playing in the 16:9 mode, do you have to use the infinite lives? Do you have to use this coin system? So there's
let's
no-
see, okay.
Gaming.
nothing that I see here that says that. So a little bit unfortunate, right? Because if I wanted to play with lives, but I don't have that option if I wanted to do the 16:9. Now, granted, right? Let's look at this, realistically. Most people nowadays, who still play this game, we can beat the game, and the lives aren't really much of an issue. Like when I finish like Sonic 3 or something, I have like fucking like 30 lives, or
Right.
like Sonic 2, or right, you have a shitload of lives left. It's not really a big issue. So it's not like it's going to impact gameplay, but it is kind of weird, I would say, because most people are probably going to pick the anniversary mode, and I doubt many people touch the classic mode unless they're sort of like positioning it as the hard mode for the game.
Or if,
Which-
yeah, for
I'll be
completionist's
honest.
sake, really.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, as a person who did beat Sonic 1 and 2 and Sonic 3, not Sonic 3 and Knuckles, as a person who did that, I'll probably just play the anniversary mode just to be like, I don't like losing lives, and especially don't like starting over, so I guess
Yeah,
it'll be
it's
fine
the-
for me.
So the experiencing the game, not necessarily challenge.
Well, I mean,
Well, I know what I was
I've
gonna say,
already-
it's showing a black screen on your end, so...
I've already,
Oh, I'll switch back.
Yeah.
I've
I was gonna
already-
say if you want to open up the link yourself or whatever.
I've already beaten the challenge. I mean, that's kind of wrong, but I've already beaten the challenge. Like, do I really want to go ahead and get that headache of to challenge myself and beat it again? I'm like, honestly, when it comes to a collection like this, I'm like, if it gives me the option of giving me lives, as long as it's not Crash Bandicoot, I'm just cruising. I honestly just like to cruise.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like this whole this idea of like, you know, lives going away. To be honest, I think I'm okay with it, right? Because like, really, does it matter too much? Not really.
It just makes things frustrating.
Yeah, I think for a lot of people nowadays, it sort of makes things frustrating. For me personally, I do prefer the live system, just because I do like, right, that element that I could fuck up, right? I
Right.
would like that. You know, there's plenty of times, especially for like encore mode in Mania where there is no lives, it just continues. That stuff was actually pretty difficult if you know, for certain bosses in the game, because, you know, if you don't have a lot of characters stocked up, you know, you could lose that in like, you know, a couple of hits and you're done.
Or when you get to like the harder, like when you get to, it's for Sonic 2, when you get to like the, what's the name of that flying ship zone? What
Wing
was it?
Fortress.
Yes. Hello there. When you get to like,
Sorry, go on.
when you get to the flying fortress, you know, you lose all. I lost a lot of lives. I think I was like at 30, and then I went down to 6 lives in that whole thing. And that was back when I was in middle school to elementary school at the time. So I was just like, yo, I lost all these lives. And then it didn't make it better that I had no rings for the final boss. And I think I was like at 3 lives. No, yeah, I think I was at 6 lives at that time. So yeah, that was pretty stressful. So just the amount of messing up, you know, it will sometimes turn people off if you
That's
mess up so
why-
many times.
Yeah.
That's why it comes back to the kind of fan that you are and how it relates to what you guys were saying about who this really appeals to. Because if you are a real gamer and you're playing this to re-experience the games but also have the challenge, then obviously you're gonna do the OG stuff and you like the playing for the sake of the old challenge. If you're either just playing it for nostalgia's sake and to just chill, or again in the rare case that you haven't played a Sonic game somehow, you're probably gonna want the less like grueling experience just to at least experience Sonic itself. Like, and with me and Michael's playthroughs, I'm gonna be real with you. If we weren't on that Sega Mega Collection and had our freaking Chaos Control powers to undo all of our 20,000 mistakes, our playthrough would have been so long. And
Oh yeah,
so-
I'm Michael, by the way. What's up, guys?
yeah, he's here
Yeah.
now.
Well, we'll catch
Hello
you
there.
up.
Yeah. I was at Digimon Locals. Long story short, continue.
No.
Did
Oh,
Ronald
yeah.
just gatekeep? He was like, real gamers.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like,
Oh my
"Hey,
God.
boy, low key, if you were talking to me when I was younger, when you said gamers like that, you would have triggered me. You would have triggered me.
Gamers
You
like that.
you
yeah.
know exactly what you're implying when you play specifically for the challenge. If you're, especially if, I mean, to be real, like this structure we just went over is like prime streamer material for being real. Speed run, classic mode, no deaths, not clickbait. Like, you know that's gonna be one of the main things you're gonna see.
Right, but I'm like, you're a gamer regardless if you just play the game.
Well,
Like,
you.
doesn't-
Oh my God, that's why I was using the language sarcastically.
Okay.
Continue.
Let's catch Michael up. So we
Yeah.
already went over Prime, so we'll probably circle back to you after
Okay.
Origins, but we're just going over. We're still kind of talking about some of the points. Like we went over the pre-order chart, as you can see with the on Ronald's or saw on Ronald's.
Oh
stream.
yeah, I'll put it back in a second. Sorry. keep going.
So we
Okay.
went over that. We talked about how stupid it is to have DLC, and then we also talked about like the value for it, comparison to like Mega Collection value wise.
Oh no.
Okay.
And then like the delisting of the older versions that's going to be happening, and then the DRM de nouveau for PC.
Okay. Also,
don't know if you-
Ronald, you should be bumping Central City right now.
We'll,
Just
we'll
saying.
come back to that. I'm finishing this on
Okay.
adventure.
Okay. Okay. Continue. Sorry, I had to let that be known.
Yeah, I was just I don't know if you heard about most of that stuff. You seem pretty tuned in. So
Yeah, I saw it when it first came out, and whatnot. I was just kind of not necessarily upset. I was just more so confused. Just like I thought Sega had their bearings, or at least had people in the in their ball court that had their bearings together. So when I saw this spread, I'm just like, why?
I don't know.
Personally, there's like an 80% chance I'm not getting this. Like even without the DLC, I'm just like, I kind of don't need this, and there's nothing I absolutely need that I can't get through like YouTube. Because like the new cutscenes seem cool and all, but outside of like wanting to replay 3 from time to time, I don't really like want to go back to the classics a whole ton. So that's where I stand right now. I know it's a little bit of a middling stance, but
Yeah.
I'm just like, cool, good for. I mean, it's fine. It's kind of like the whole Skyrim, Resident Evil 4 thing. Like, it's good that these games are so well loved that people will be able to play them like forever and ever because they'll always be, repackaged, reprinted with every new console that comes out. But with this one in particular, it's like these seem like pretty good versions. I'm just kind of wondering what exactly Sega was thinking when it came to like this DLC split.
Yeah. So strange.
Like I think, like I mentioned, like the other time that we talked, it was like, for me personally, it's like yeah, we have these games already on all these other platforms readily available. Like I mean, there's really no other reason to buy this again other than just the convenience of having it.
You have to buy it
your
delisted, bro.
And
Well, now
I-
you
I
do,
mean,
but
like-
before this, Sonic 1 has come out on literally everything.
Not
Yeah.
anymore, bro.
Like, it's cool. Like I guess, like
I
for me,
think-
it's just cool to have on Switch. That's it.
I'm gonna take a shot in the dark and say like I think certain speedrunners will appreciate this,
Probably.
just because like you're always looking for the next improved version of the game you speedrun. So
I would.
But then
assume
again,
that they're gonna have
Oh,
the
that-
drop dash. In this.
yes, which is cool. I do like that a lot. That was like the only saving grace about like classic Sonic and Forces. I was like, man, I wish I had the drop dash on 3D Sonic. But that's all. That's the only good thing you're ever gonna hear me say about Forces.
Understandable.
We already fucked that game earlier. So.
Yeah. Oh, I felt it.
Wait, the
Yeah.
drop dash? I replayed it. I replayed the classic Sonic one. I was like, how do I do drop dash again? I don't know how to drop dash. Oh well. I
It's
forgot that was the
handy,
thing.
but it specifically in Forces, it doesn't net you that much. It's just like, oh, cool. That's how you know it's the Sonic, not necessarily classic Sonic, but how do I forget? It's the Sonic Mania Sonic.
Yeah.
Yeah. They had the drop dash in the older Sonic games. When you jump, you have to input the Konami code, but you had to do it before you landed, and then you
Oh,
did the
yeah.
drop dash. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, so kind of
Uh,
like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was- It's too much of a scrub for that.
Input the Konami code while jumping, and then when you land, the game just turns into Sonic Origins.
Regarding Origins, has anyone actually seen anyone that was like super pumped for this? Like, Does that person exist?
Kind of. I mean,
Okay.
like, maybe. there is certainly value here, right? Like,
That's
$10 for each game. That's fair for a lot of people. Well, actually, it'd be an interesting thing. Like, for all of us right now, we just yes or no. Are we getting this game?
No.
Like, just,
Mm,
I'm
No.
waiting on a discount. I'm waiting on
I'm
a discount.
thinking
yeah.
my younger brother. I'm gonna be honest with you. Don't be too hard on my younger brother. He is excited for it because he's
What
never
a
played
fucking
the class.
normie, dude. No, I'm kidding.
Whoa.
Kidding.
Wow.
No, honestly, that's a good point. I'd probably get this for one of my siblings.
Yeah.
You know what's kind of? I just had this thought. You know what's kind of funny? If you switch this around, and Nintendo had done this with like, say, Mario 1, 2, 3, and like Mario World, this would be like the gangbusters. This would be incredibly hyped, even with the shitty DLC spread.
Yeah.
Well,
It
if this
sucks
was
that you're
Zelda-
right.
Honestly, yeah.
If it was
Because
Zelda-
if you think
Yeah.
having my copy of Mario All Stars on the NES is like $60,
Yeah.
and that's just the SNES version. I think the Wii version's even more.
Imagine there was a collection for Pokemon. Like,
Oh,
yo,
it-
you know
at
you
this
are
point-
now-
My G.
anything Nintendo collection wise, this would sell. They could package it in the shittiest way possible, and they'd be like $60, and you'd be like, all right, where do I sign?
Nah.
Yeah.
So, like,
well, I mean, they fucking did it with Mario. With
Yeah,
the
exactly.
Mario
Fans are
3D
gonna scout the
All-Stars.
shit.
And guess
out
what? I
of it.
fucking bought it.
Oh, that sucked.
Yeah, I had a coupon, so it wasn't the worst nag, but I was just like, I'm not gonna not buy it.
Yeah.
This-
Well, at least this one is not gonna fucking self-destruct in like a few months.
Exactly. So like it, in a weird backwards way, it just goes to show like how on top of Sega has been with preserving their classics and making them readily available. It just sucks that that's just not good enough right now. Like they could have added so much more, or at the very least, not just make it so weird.
make it so where like you get
The
or make
execution
it.
could have been way better.
Yes,
Uh,
exactly.
I don't know if any of you guys have talked about this or thrown this topic around yet, but like, what would you guys have like, if you could repackage this collection with any 3 or 4 games of your choosing, what would it be?
Well, if
Like,
I
what
were
would
to
make this
choose-
product more appealing if you could change the game lineup?
Cut
Well,
the price in half.
honestly,
Oh, that's
Outside,
it? Cut the
outside-
price? Not even
okay,
change the
Everything
game,
is
just
fine.
cut the price?
that's
Yeah.
fair, I suppose.
Literally, I would
like-
have like all this bullshit about like, oh, like I don't know about like the content in this game. If it was literally just half the price, I'd be like, all right, yeah, whatever.
Okay.
But
and
actually,
also,
oh no, I was gonna
Okay.
say real quick, if just for anybody who gives a shit, the game does have a discount for pre-order right now.
Oh.
On the PC version, it's $31. So
It's not bad.
if it matters. Just
That's
throwing it
not-
out there.
Bad, but like, how many times do these games go on sale, like on any given Steam sale?
Very often.
exactly.
Yeah, so it's like
Yeah.
I think you could get like Sonic 2 for like at some point like $4.
No, it's okay. So the individual ROMs for Sonic 1, 2, and 3 on Steam, those are actually $5 each. When they go
Okay.
on sale, they're usually like $1.99. So basically, like about.
And they're the good
$2.
version. They're like the good versions, like the what was it, Sonic 3 Air?
Well, Sonic 3 Air is separate from buying
It's
the
a
Steam
mod, it's a
version.
mod.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah,
not technically official.
yeah. Mhm.
But if we're talking about the
And then
the
Sonic CD.
1,
Oh,
well, Sonic 1 and 2 on Android, right? Those would be, fairly similar to what's going to be in the Origins collection. I believe those are $5 each.
Yeah.
Yes.
I heard
So-
Sonic CD and I started sweating. I'm like, oh no, what if they find
On
out?
CD was
No, I was
also
I was gonna
$5.
say that's also $5. Like all four
Yeah.
of these games are $5 each. On
Yeah,
Steam.
yeah.
If you
So
wait
it's
for them
like-
to go on sale, they're basically like about.
It's
$1 to
just like
$2.
I don't know why. Do you think Sega is like aware of this and like why didn't they take that into account?
Oh, they
Probably
are aware.
because-
They're gonna delist them later on.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
okay.
there could be something in their mind where maybe they're trying to value the games a little bit higher than they have before. Similar to how Nintendo values like certain things
I was
with
gonna
Mario
say, when you
and
put it
stuff.
that
Mhm.
way, it makes it sound like they're forcibly pulling a Nintendo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels like they're trying to like retroactively make their IP a little bit more valuable.
Mhm.
Uh,
Yeah.
Is that
I-
necessary?
Need it.
Well, I mean, no, but considering
None
like
at all.
considering the timing for everything, right, where there hasn't been like a mainline Sonic game in a while, I feel like this is maybe a time where they're sort of looking at sort of a reset moment. So
Kind of, yeah. It seems like the release, at least last time we had a major release, it was Mania, and then right after was Forces. So I wonder if they're gonna go in a pattern of like classic, modern, etc.
maybe.
Because I mean, like, there's really no such thing as like a handheld Sonic game anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not really.
Wasn't
And
the
that's-
last one freaking Boom, Fire, and Ice?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
that was 3DS.
Well, it's actually funny too, because that's kind of like on Nintendo. They're like, we're not really gonna make a handheld system. The Switch is a handheld, which I don't agree with, but nonetheless,
If you count runners, I guess there was that.
I suppose, yeah.
Well,
That
like
was
the whole
developed by
mobile
Sonic
game
Team, so.
era, brief mobile game era.
Well,
They're-
Sonic Runners was the only one that was actually made directly by Sonic Team. You can't get it anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Everything gets
delisted
taken
it.
off?
I don't believe so.
Mm-mm.
The-
It's
the-
in that weird pit of like mobile games that were like really good, but you can't get again, like Marvel vs. Capcom 2 on iOS. You can't re-download. That's actually a really good port. Believe it or not.
Just to throw it out there, on Android, there is a fan remake of Runners that
Oh.
basically, yeah.
Nice.
I forgot. I have it on my phone. I don't remember the name of the project. Let me see. I guess this is called like Sonic Runners, Reloaded.
Sonic
So-
Oh, okay.
Reloaded. Holy.
Yeah.
Dang.
So, yeah, it was you can download off their website the APK for Android, and it basically has like all because they had like timed event content back
Yeah.
when Runners was going on. It basically has all that put in. All the characters are unlocked from the get-go.
Uh-huh.
They added like new stuff to it, so it's pretty cool. I was okay with Sonic Runners. I wasn't crazy about it, but it's
Yeah, that was
easily
kinda
like
It was a good
Yeah.
time killer.
it's
for
definitely
Sonic.
the best mobile Sonic game compared to a lot of people like Dash. I'm whatever on it, and then
Just thought
Sonic,
Dash. I feel like Dash
whatever
is
the
an
fuck.
idea that should have been done way sooner, and they jumped on the ball so late. Like, why would you not have thought to make a Sonic Endless Runner? Like, that should have happened decades ago. And then
Yeah, exactly.
when they finally did do it, it was just like, okay, well, this is whatever, I guess.
Well, they should have just collabed with Temple Run. and been like, hey, yo, put the Sonic in there, bro.
Yeah, that probably would have
Think
grabbed.
going back to Origins, I'm just wondering, like, you guys have made collections before and they're great, Mega Plus, Gems collection, so like, why didn't you just do another one of those,
Well, the thing, I think my biggest problem with Origins is just the value of it. If we're talking about like a day one like purchase, I don't think it's worth it. I just straight up don't. But if we're
Yeah.
if we, as I said, cut that price in half, we're talking about a $20 collection. I definitely think this is worth it if we're talking about that. But it's just like they're trying to. I just feel like this is just completely overpriced for what
It's
it
trying
is.
to upsell itself.
And it's
Like-
like, coming up, the last game we got was Forces, so like, at least I still have a bad taste in my mouth from Sega, so I'm just like, alright, what's next? And they're like, how about something you've had repackaged multiple times, but like, in better ways in the past? I'm just like, what?
I kind of would have liked it if I had my way with it. I would have made a Sonic Jam
Have your
like.
way with it. Ooh.
Oh.
Gosh, dang it!
Walk into that one. Keep going.
I did. You know what? B-boy, here's. Never mind. I'm not gonna
Hey,
do it.
no,
I was about
whatever
to give you a
thinking-
bad word.
Nope.
I was about to do the bad word, baby.
Uh-oh,
Nope.
he was gonna say it. He was gonna say it.
Continue your thought, Emma.
Okay, my thoughts. We have Sonic Jam on there. Like the 3D open world to go into the games, or to go into each game. Like Mario Brothers, like Super Mario Brothers, or like Mario 64, where you just go into a paint thing, or like the painting, or there's like a store where you can go ahead and see like the comics for Sonic and stuff. Make this $20. Just make it a $20 thing. And also
Yeah.
give us.
Which is why, you know, we're talking about the value of it. Like, you know, if you wait for a sale, like, you know, a few months down the line, I definitely think this is worth it. Or, as you're talking about it, you know, the pre-order, like, the pre-order discount, right? $30. I guess that's a little bit more fair.
Yeah.
So I think that one, you know, I don't know. For me, I'm not really sure because this is gonna come out around the time I'm gonna go to CEO, so I'm not even gonna have much time to even play it
Yeah.
unless I get it for the Switch. So, but I'm not.
That
Again, I'm not super
sounds.
sure if I'm gonna do
Yeah.
that.
Who knows
So-
how we will play
Also,
on Switch?
can we have this game on the freaking on as a physical? Don't need to make it a limited run or anything. Just do physical.
You
That's
don't want
it.
to do a limited run games
limited.
order?
Oh, okay, limited
No.
run. Yeah, order it. Fucking comes out like 8 years later.
No, because you have to wait 6 months for your goddamn Phantom Breaker game.
Liz.
6 months plus 8 years.
Yes. 6 months plus 9. Yes, 9 years. You gotta wait till you
Oh,
have.
Lordy.
You have to
I
wait till
can't wait to play
whole
Sonic Origins in 2030.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
Scott Pilgrim, the Scott Pilgrim
31.
thing I got. There's people still fucking waiting for their Scott Pilgrim collector's edition.
Yo,
And it was-
really?
It was a
Ouch.
pre-order from last year, January
Nah.
2021.
Holy
had-
Ouch.
I had an issue. I think it was like I ordered from limited. No, not limited runs. I think it was like Skybound Games or whatever. But it was whenever Skullgirls was being ported to the Switch.
yeah, second encore.
Like an encore was
re-release.
getting a re-release on Switch, but a limited physical, and it came with like the vinyl soundtrack and everything, and I got that, but it took like about a year later. It got really delayed because apparently Nintendo wasn't working with them on creating the cartridges for the game.
Oh.
Which is surprising because
Yeah.
there's a surprising amount of people actually snagged Switch Skullgirls.
So like the problem was that like it got delayed because at first they were like, oh well, we'll get back to you guys about it later. Another few months we waited, nothing happened. People were like, okay, well, what the hell's going on? It's taking too long. No one's gotten back to us about it. It's been about a year already, and they were like, oh well, apparently that they had production issues with Nintendo and that they still haven't actually printed out cartridges yet, as they promised. But as a compensation, what they did was they gave us at least a digital code so that we can actually play the game on the release date when it came out on the eShop. So
Yeah.
that was nice, I guess. But yeah, I was just like, but they were just acting really shady about it though. That was the thing that sucked because there was no communication.
Bandai Namco did a similar thing. I got the Tales of Arise collector's edition, and it was delayed for like a month. But they just like it was like, yo, sorry about that. Here's a digital game code.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so that was cool.
And also, side tangent to what we were talking about before about the Chronicles OST. Can y'all hear what I'm listening to right now?
Yes,
I heard it. I was like, wait,
It
is that
sounds
Big
like a
Mars?
Nokia
But no.
ringtone.
It's a
Hold on,
It's
let me
basically a
hear-
Nokia remix of the Sonic 3 boss, bro. That's literally what this song is.
A lot of the Dark Brotherhood songs, quote unquote songs, are just remixes of past Sonic tracks.
Yeah,
They're just the
right,
worst
brought it up
versions.
earlier.
They're the fucking worst
Oh
versions.
shoot! Is
I can't-
Sonic.
I can't wait for
Okay.
Central City. You need to blast
That
that.
was like
Fine,
shit.
we'll play Central
Mhm.
City one more time.
Yes.
Oh please.
Central City was okay. The
Y'all
boss
need to
battle.
cease.
Okay. Bro, I was just
Look.
shitposting. That shit sucks.
What's up with this?
Oh,
The
I'm gonna
boss
start
battle was
non-ironically loving this soundtrack now.
I think whoever play tested this game thought the music was so bad, but they're like, dude, this is funny as fuck. And they're just like, they're just like, oh yeah, everything's good. Everything
Someone
works
who-
good, dog. All good to go.
It's just that thwarted Sonic side, like the music's always good, and you just bump this.
This is literally
Nah,
the only
yeah.
thing that comes to mind like a shadow in the night when you mention Sonic music always slaps. They're like, wait a minute, you forgot about me.
Never
Oh
giving
my
your ass
God.
the aux ever.
No,
I would have
put
been
up the boss battle.
screaming
with
had
it.
this actually played during the Sonic movie. Oh my God! you
Yo,
would've
wait,
had
no, this should have been Tom's ringtone.
No, dude. There was a orchestral, very abstract remix that was
my
in the Sonic
fucking
movie.
God.
Dude.
Diddly, diddly, diddly. Jesus
It was just
Christ!
really slowed down, and the tempo was changed, and everything else was changed.
Oh, lordy. Wait,
This is
Sonic
like if
Chronicles
you were.
boss theme?
Yeah,
Oh
put
my
the boss
God.
theme on.
Boss battle.
Oh no!
Yes.
What is this music?
What the heck?
Yeah,
This
this was.
sounds like it might get played at an
You know-
AX dance party.
This,
This
comparatively speaking, this sounds like somewhat decent.
this sounds
And-
like
Sounds
you
like
go to like a
Sonic CD.
hotel and like somebody's having
From-
sex in the other room.
Yeah.
Actually, no, Star's right. This does low-key sound like Sonic CD. A
Hold
little
on,
bit.
hold on.
This is the third soundtrack.
The third Sonic CD. The
The-
unreleased music for Sonic CDs that just slapped it on Chronicles.
The Indonesian soundtrack.
This sounds like a
Yeah,
song
it
you
sounds
would
like the back
hear.
picture of Wacky Workbench.
Yes.
Oh God, it's too wacky.
It's the lost soundtrack. You can only play it on planes from '93 to
Just
'94.
based off of like the other tracks, this one isn't that bad. But in the grand scheme of things, it's like, what is this?
Alright, you get a pass for this.
Maybe when they were
Barely.
like,
No,
maybe
no,
when
no,
they're
no.
making the music, like the headphone like wasn't plugged in all the way, so when they were only getting like some audio, they're like,
Sonic
oh,
Flash
this is okay.
porno
It's pretty like
music.
This is only like when you like set up the alarm. This comes on and you're like, you're laughing, guys, and you're dancing to it.
Wait, because that
It's
was
like dance
boss
off.
battle. What's mini boss?
Oh,
Oh wait,
God.
If that was my ringtone, I would just fucking never sleep again.
oh I know. Oh, this was Ix's final battle.
This
Boss
kind of
battle.
sounds like a Sonic Riders like stage.
This
theme.
actually
Mhm.
does.
I can hear the "get ready" and then you're starting to run with the line.
Yeah, the great start.
Yeah,
You
it's like
should,
some underground stage.
Dang, I'm actually kind of looking forward to playing this movie again.
No, you're not.
If you
I
Yeah.
want
want
to hear the
You're-
rest of the
You're gonna be in
soundtrack.
Central City quite a bit, and you're gonna question everything.
if you want to always wake up in the morning 100%, put your phone on the other side, put the alarm as the Sonic Spinball options menu.
Oh Lord.
and just bla-
Yo,
Yeah,
if
you
you
should
ever
have-
wanna get out of bed in like a sheer panic, just play the Sonic Spinball options menu song.
So I
You
don't
hear it
forgot
again?
where I heard this,
Let's hear that again.
but
Hey, let's
so
bump it.
Sonic Spinball, the options menu music. So the reason why it's like that is actually not intentional. So there's actually like if you look on like I think YouTube might have it. There's actually like the real version that's supposed to be playing, but something like went wrong.
Menu 6, I think
Yeah.
the third one had it.
There's this,
Yeah,
because there's YouTubers that have like fixed it and also like done their own adjustments.
No, there's
taking it
actually
down.
like legitimately like there's a real like version that was supposed to be, but something like messed up, and like I don't know what happened, but like when the game was like made, it had that like really shitty like options menu music like when it was printed.
So was it just like a hardware issue from the Genesis? I wasn't playing the sounds right?
Is
No, so
in-game message?
I'm trying to recall this story. I might not remember every detail, but Sonic Spinball, when it first came out, was actually recalled because of some bug in the game. But apparently, it was recalled like I think the first day it was released. Like they knew
Yeah.
about it right
They
away.
forgot to make the game fun, so like, oh shit.
Yeah, so they re-released it with shitty options menu music to make you even
With
more
Oh,
mad.
this is the
But yeah, the
hello.
Yeah.
yeah,
Hi.
Hello? Hi.
Hi. Yeah, the options menu apparently was like okay in the original release, but then like when they
Really?
re-released it, it got fucked up. And every version after that, I guess like because it's become so infamous, they're like, yeah, we'll just use that version.
just
That
They
one
leave
was
must,
it.
funny."
they must love it.
Yeah.
Here, Ronald, just bump it.
Dude,
Let's
Yeah.
let's hit a moment of silence. Listen to it.
Wait, what Sonic game
Why-
are you talking about?
Sonic
we've
spin.
gone on tangents, but
Spinball
now we're
back.
talking about the Sonic Spinball options menu and how needlessly hard this song freaking goes.
Oh,
Sonic-
you're like
And it's really just
Yeah.
a mixing issue.
This
because-
sounds like an arcade like game for like an X-Men
Yeah.
game.
It sounds like the early arcade days.
Just imagine walking by this and it's just blaring in your ears.
Actually, this is like a Sonic
This is
beat
how
up
it
game you would hear if it was like the 80s, like 87 Sonic Hedgehog
Mhm.
game.
Pretty sure like this is the music that was used for MK Ultra in the 60s.
Probably.
Bro.
In fact, this is activating my programming as we speak.
Also, I guess, should we take this opportunity? Well, I forgot if we fully caught XO Michael up, but should we catch up Esteban also while we're at it?
Aren't you talking about Sonic Prime, the Netflix show, and some other stuff? And
Yeah,
Origins?
we were, in fact,
Yeah.
Riley, give the summary again of what we were talking about.
We'll circle back to Prime. We already went over our
Ronald,
thoughts
check
on
general.
Prime.
Check
but we'll-
general.
Yeah, we'll.
I mean, what did they talk about plot details, or is it just literally here's the teaser, there you go, bye, fuck off, Sonic fans?
yeah.
It sounds like
that.
Mr. Krabs, when he was Krabby the
Sorry,
Clown.
Krabby the Clown. Wherever device, be sure to buy Krabby Patties.
Yes, there you
Is
go.
that what it just comes out to? It's like, hey everybody! Huh?
Yes, Krabby the Clown.
Holy
You did
crap.
cheapskate.
Damn, Netflix out here just be like, hey, just watch our show, kids. You like Sonic, right? Haha, haha, bye. Give us your money, bye bye.
Give
Right,
us
look.
your money, bye-bye.
Does
Also,
this
Ronald,
mean
how
that
about-
there's gonna be?
Ronald, play some actual good Sonic options music.
They should have like a collab. They
to-
should have like
go-
Breaking
Go
Bad
to
X Sonic.
the Sonic Generations one.
Tails, we have to cook. Or rather, no, Tails would be cooking.
No, Dr. Eggman is fucking, is
Eggman's
Walter White.
No, Eggman's Gustavo.
Walter
He owns Robotnik Chicken.
Robotnik Chicken?
hmm
What?
And then he
Yeah,
uses
they-
those restaurants to smuggle meth into Green Hill Zone.
Yeah, because Sonic Prime is like the Shatterverse, so he goes in like Breaking Bad universe. He goes in the BoJack Horseman universe. Stranger
Oh, he's gonna
Things.
go into like all the like Netflix shows.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah,
can't
let
wait
me
till
try
Sonic
to-
goes to Orange is the New Black.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Are you
god.
telling me
Like-
that?
He's like, whoa, those girls kissing.
Whoa, did I just drop the soap?
Let me try to find that concept art article again.
Yeah. But we went over Prime mostly.
Okay.
But I think
Well-
maybe we should finish our thoughts on Origins.
Yeah, good
Just because
idea.
it seems like we were pretty much done with that.
Yeah, I think no one here is excited. We're all on the same page. It's just like,
I'm
Just a co-
excited. Fuck you.
Well,
All
there you
right.
go. We have our guy.
well,
we need to hear
Esteban
his
is
thoughts.
excited. I don't know why, but
Okay, like, hear me out. These are the.
oh
they're
wait, you're
finally
serious?
getting,
What the fuck?
These are finally the mobile ports that are actually really
Mm-hmm.
good. That were done by the guys who finally did Mania later on, right?
hmm
I'm just
Yeah.
like, those are the best versions of those Sonics 1, 2 CD, and now gonna be 3. And like, people have been asking those to get updated to where they're not stuck on the PS3.
What do you think of the
Especially
price?
especially 1 and 2, which are always on mobile, and you couldn't play them anywhere else. And they're like the definitive versions to play those
Mhm.
games, like legit.
What do you
they-
think of the price
Yeah,
point
the
though?
price, bro.
Now, yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. Like, now I don't agree with everything. Like that price point, I look. If it was $30, I think that would have been a much better deal.
Oh, I got you, bro. The pre-order discount is $30 right now.
Is it?
Yeah. For a PC only.
Oh, that's a little lame.
Yeah,
Yeah. Hope you like Denuvo. Gooch.
it's Linux
Hold
only.
that, chief.
Linux.
It's only on
Linux the
Steam Deck.
Hedgehog.
Yeah.
It's only on Fedora.
Fedora.
It doesn't work on any other Linux distro.
Oh
Fedora
no!
OS.
Like,
Please
like,
no.
I like those versions. Don't get me wrong. They're like the definitive versions. I still think $40 is asking a lot from people, regardless.
Yeah, considering
You want a motorcycle?
most of these ports are like dirt cheap, so it's just like, come on,
Or you can
Sega.
get them,
He
or you
didn't
can
say
just
no,
go ahead
so
and
I guess he's
emulate.
Yeah.
I
He's
mean,
on the Shadow the
I mean,
Hedgehog
like-
motorcycle.
Again, I'm happy that they're coming. I just think the pricing is just not right. But
And the
if it gets
DLC
on- if it
spread is
gets on
so
sale-
weird.
if
The
it gets on
Ubisoft
sale,
DLC.
which we all know that it will probably will at some point.
Mhm.
Let's not kid ourselves. Then
Yeah.
obviously it's gonna be a great get. Don't get me wrong. You know.
Then do you guys agree with this edit of the chart that we made?
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, I can't see the chart, so.
Oh, I'm sure. Am I still? Yeah, I'm still sharing in Discord.
Mhm.
Basically,
Oh
I
no,
assume.
I'm also driving, so I can't see.
Oh.
Oh, he is on a
you are-
motorcycle.
You are on a motorcycle.
Knew it. I fucking knew it.
Basically, like, this half of this chart doesn't make any freaking sense. We really need more indication of what this other content that's promised is, and I'm making the bold assumption that a lot of people are gonna get the deluxe edition either out of convenience and not dealing with all this confusion, or they're just a collector straight up. Like,
No, there's just then in the deluxe, and then like some of that stuff. I don't know why they did it. They did that, by the way. It's just like, oh, it's just free content you're gonna get day one when you pre-order it. And I was like, why did you needlessly have to add for that shit? You know what I mean?
If you don't get the deluxe edition, you don't get fun or music in the game.
You missed out on the start button DLC.
Oh shit, dude.
Fuck.
Like like I said, my younger brother would be excited for it because he never played the classic. He never did play Sonic CD like I did.
Mhm.
But that would be the only. But
it goes
yeah,
back
for
to
the
what we
Prime-
said about the type of player, but my question to you would be is which version are you getting your younger brother?
Hopefully the
I
good
don't
one.
know. Depends. Let's see.
I'm getting
I
a
would
cool
honestly-
ROM.
Birthday is
If you're
coming
gonna-
up
if you're gonna
soon.
give them, if you
He's
want
gonna
to
get
play
the
the
deluxe.
classic games, honestly, like, don't sell it for less. Just go for like those better versions, but wait for a sale. You know?
I'm gonna get my little brother coolroms.com. I'm gonna get that version.
And you're gonna buy him the website?
Yes.
Give him the MU Paradise version.
With the malware
Actually, I could
included?
give him Sonic CD. I can give him
No,
Sonic
don't.
CD right now.
Don't do it. I also had another thought. What if this is the first of a series? Like, what if there's a Sonic Origins 2, and they had like
What
another
games?
collection of like, you know, other older games
Or
that
did they
haven't.
bring back Sega Sonic?
Knuckles Chaotix.
Yes.
Sonic.
Unironically, give us Knuckles Chaotix.
Chaotix. Sonic
I don't
4,
think-
Episode 1 and
so.
2.
I don't
Sonic
think
Fighters.
we'll see those, in my opinion, because I think these are what the games that people think about, and they think about more than fondly.
I mean,
than those
they've
other
done
ones.
it before with like Gems and Mega Plus. Who the fuck?
Yeah,
who?
but Gems is that you only. A lot of people only bought Gems so they can play fucking Sonic CD.
Yeah,
and
you
then-
came for
and they
CD
go-
and you stayed for the rest.
And then
'Cause
fucking
that's pretty
they
true,
go on a
honestly.
parade.
No one ever
Nope.
thought like, boy, oh boy, I can't wait for Tail Sky Patrol.
Honestly,
They
I got
just tried
gems.
it out.
I got gems because it had Sonic the Fighters and Sonic
Yeah,
Sonic.
I got it for both that and CD, and then I'm like, wait a second, I want more fighters, and I just kept playing that.
Sonic arm make my pussy wet.
Yeah, me too.
Gosh dang it.
So it's like they've done it before, where they've made collections that were pretty, you know, off kilter. That's just kind of what I wanted to see again. I wasn't expecting
No.
like, you know, the greatest collection ever. I was just more like, this is okay. It's
Yeah.
just packaged really weirdly.
Very weirdly. And I know you mentioned that Sonic 4 Episode 2 is a continuation meme, but to be real, I would probably buy a collection with Sonic 4 Episode 2 and be more hyped for that than this.
Or like,
You're fucking insane. You are
Honestly,
fucking insane.
why not a collection with like the GBA games?
Oh my god, I would be more hyped for that than
I
anything.
would rather.
Oh, didn't think of that one.
Dim Sonic port. Sonic
Yeah,
Collection.
the dim
Sonic
Sonic.
Advance 1, 2, 3. Sonic Rush. Sonic.
Oh,
You know what? Yeah.
Whoa,
drop
whoa,
everything.
you forgot one. Fucking Sonic Pocket Adventure.
yes.
Wait,
That was their first one.
that too. That is. I have actually never played that one. I want to play it.
And then the pre-order
That's
bonus
okay.
is Sonic Preschool.
Pre-order.
I would, dude, that would be fucking good if that was in the premium fun pack.
Oh,
They should have
hell
like
yeah.
a premium education pack.
Premium
Yeah.
education.
Yeah.
And,
but-
and if you do the Konami code 3 times, you get Mario Paint unlocked.
I could actually have this on the students' laptops that I sub.
yeah. If you do it 5 times, you get the Bully 2 demo.
Oh hell yeah! It's out there, guys. Don't believe the masses. But yeah, like S1 does have a good point that like these are the best editions. I just think again, it's a really weird product. Outside of the content, it's just packaged weird. It's being offered
Yeah.
weird and it's priced weird. That's all.
It feels out of touch.
Sega is doing one of those fucking dumb Sega things where just like, oh, we can make money off of this because Mania did so well.
Mhm.
But like,
Yeah.
you know, on the real though, like just wait until it goes on sale, and then you'll
Yeah.
probably get the real mileage off of it. It's
Yeah.
because who really wants to sit there and tell me they want to play those god awful backbone ports?
No.
No one.
I don't know.
I don't know. There's a speedrunner out there that like has mastered it.
Again, I'm the wrong
Somewhere.
guy to ask because, like, I'm already over playing like XYZ version of the classic era, especially when we literally just finished our playthrough of the classic era.
Yeah, we're only playing with time powers.
Yeah, but I'm
You
just
need to give
talking
me
about
more.
like if someone's gonna ask you which one should I pick or on what platform should I pick it on, like just wait until that game goes on sale and pick that one.
It will go on sale.
Yeah, now it'll be convenient, but again, it goes back to the people that we said of who this is gonna appeal to. Either the classic fans that want a convenient package to revisit these games now for whatever reason, or like MM's case, the people that haven't fully experienced this series and again it's a convenient package, because especially now that they're enforcing this to be played when they're gonna delist everything if you don't own stuff already.
It goes to show you just how much draw the classic fans still have to this day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fat
Like-
old people with too much money.
I guess so.
I don't know. Me personally, I'm just not like I'm not too hung up about it.
I'm not either.
I'm not too hung up about it. It's just like, and the whole Sega delisting thing, I'm just like, honestly, like, you're not gonna not be able to play Sonic 1, 2, or 3, or even CD on anything fucking else.
You can go to Newgrounds and play all of them. Legit.
You actually
look,
can.
dude,
They will-
look at me, I tripped over my 16th copy of Sonic 1.
Yeah, it's
Well,
not the
like
end of the
I
world.
mentioned earlier, like these games have been on everything but a freaking calculator.
It's just
Whoa.
odd that they chose now to like fumble the bag.
We
No, I'm
had-
not saying they fucked up. They just kind of just were clumsy. When usually when it comes to these 3 games, they're pretty on top of it.
No,
Yep.
you're right, because like you're not wrong. You're just like, man, there's no way they can fuck this up. It's just re-releasing the classic games, and then they fuck up the pricing. I'm just like, oh, well, shit.
Oh, new versions of GTA? Oh, Rockstar could never fuck this up.
Oh,
Okay, well that's a good
moment of silence. They
That's a whole
massacred my San
story.
Andreas. I'm so sad.
The game's already made. There's nothing to screw up, right?
The truth is, the game was rigged.
Famous
from the
last
start.
fucking words, dog.
Mhm.
We're gonna be back here after this game launches and been like, what went wrong?
Okay,
No,
that is a scenario to think about. Like, what if these ports actually fucking suck? I'm not
Then
talking.
that'll be even stupider.
we're bagging on it.
I'm talking about like.
I'm
I'm just-
just like, okay, look.
I'm just saying, what if?
I know there's a what if, but like, come on, these are the guys.
Like, what does that what does that imply? Like, if Sega fumbles that hard,
What if Sonic 1 was the GBA port?
Let me. Okay.
the Game Gear port.
Can I finish?
No, GBA, Game Boy.
Yeah,
Game Boy Advance.
Yo, Riley will actually like implode and we'll never hear from him again.
I watched that
Anyway.
VOD recently. I definitely probably busted a few.
It's
bloody-
gonna be the Sky Chase portion from Sonic Adventure 1, but it's Riley flying to Japan. about to shoot down Sega headquarters.
I mean,
Oh, dude, fucking Sonic Colors is so good. They can't fucking port up.
Holy shit.
We need to shut our
Please,
mouths. We're
please.
fucking like.
Riley, you're blackpilling me.
No.
I can't handle it. Ah!
Sega
No,
cops
I
are-
highly
Sega
doubt
cops are
these ones
opening.
will be bad. But just entertain the thought, like, what is the implication?
oh yeah,
where,
no.
where does Sega go from there if they drop
Well, like,
the bag that
This,
hard?
Wait,
bruh,
wait, look at it right.
There's no
There's no way they-
salvation.
Yeah.
There's no way they can fuck it up, considering that these are the same group of guys who literally took that GBA port and said, "No, you guys are fucking lazy." Like they literally shoved it up their ass, like, oh, because like I remember their excuse back in the day for the Genesis port, or Sonic the Hedgehog Genesis on Game Boy Advance, the release
Oh,
on the Sonic
yeah.
1's release on GBA. They're like, oh, well, it was because it's running on the Advance engine, and like, and then those guys who would later do like the ports or the remasters for CD 1 and 2, they were like, bullshit. And then they proved it wrong, and they're like, yeah, it just shows you're fucking lazy.
So
With-
the
with
repertoire
Flash-
is there, but I mean I don't know. I'm so jaded from. Actually, I can't say I'm entirely jaded from the Sonic franchise, but more so, my expectations are only boosted by my curiosity. If you don't get my curiosity, I have zero expectations for success for the Sonic franchise.
Let's
So I don't
flash
know.
forward to a week before launch, and the game reports start coming out where the game has seizure-inducing things at the very end of the game.
Oh no.
Oh, dude, at Sonic 1, if you get all the Chaos Emeralds, you just get epilepsy and die.
Sonic EXE comes out and kills you.
Did you guys,
Sonic
oh my
X
god, did you guys,
actually
hold on.
I have
Did you
more
guys
options.
see that
I have-
Sonic movie clip of that one kid screaming
Yeah,
when he
this
saw
port doing well.
Shadow?
Yeah.
I have.
Yeah.
I have more
actually-
optimism of this port doing well.
It will.
Anything of what Sonic Frontier could be, because we don't know jack shit.
Here.
And that game could fumble really hard.
Yeah.
Dude,
I don't
day-
think
day-
it'll. I
day
don't
one
think it's gonna
patch.
fumble. But
The-
here's another question: how well do you think this is gonna sell?
How well
Very
do I
well, very well,
sell?
very well.
Mhm.
That was gonna sell better. If
I
it's
don't
Sonic,
think it'll
it's
sell.
gonna.
So, you know, at least in my opinion, right? I think it's gonna be a slow burn.
Yeah, that's where I'm kind of leaning
That's
towards.
fair.
I still think that initial price is kind of people are like, what?
Yeah, I think initially it might turn off a decent amount of people.
But
I
the
mean,
first sign of a
basically-
sell, people are gonna be like, at least
Yeah.
the hardcore fans are like, yes. The ones
Yeah,
that
'cause-
haven't already gotten it.
I think
Like,
Sonic Forces
probably
sold a
gonna-
lot when it got down to $20. Once it went to like a
Like-
budget price game, that's
I'm
where it.
probably
Wasn't it free
gonna
on
buy
PS
it
Plus
day
at some
one.
point too?
No, it was on PS Now.
Oh, that's.
I'm probably gonna buy it now. I'm probably gonna buy it day one. Me personally. But I know that's not gonna be the case for like a lot of people. But I know that like it's just gonna be a slow burn, like as we talked about. And like you brought up, Michael, as soon as the hand of a sale comes up, where it's like at a good $25-$20 sweet spot, or hell, if it's in a humble bundle collection, which let's be real, they tend to get there, put there
Yeah.
most of the time.
They
It's
do.
gonna sell like hotcakes, dude.
Yeah. I
That's
mean, as we've said, the content of the collection itself is not necessarily the issue. It's more
It's
so
the
the
pricing.
value proposition that they're putting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why we're saying, right, when it gets down to $20, I think that's very fair. I think that's a very fair price.
Now, would I pay $40 if it was like an actual physical collection I could get with a little
Yes.
bit of extra goodies? Then, like, oh yeah, of course.
Absolutely.
Oh,
so
easily.
Your limited run,
Yeah.
your limited run games bundle.
And this
Hell
is where,
yeah.
kind of hoping that there's a lot of bonus content. If there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff, a lot of concept art, a lot of like legacy things, you know what?
Mhm.
I think that would be pretty fair.
Yeah, that's
Right,
stuff I
like-
would pay for.
Bring
Yeah.
back comic covers. That was the best special features ever.
Yeah, that was cool.
Holy crap.
I like the
Shiny
Mega
freaking-
Drive art for
Mhm.
Romania that they did for I think the Japanese
Yeah.
version.
Yeah.
The Japanese art was really cool.
Dude, fucking the Japanese version of the for Sonic Mania Plus, like the little collector's edition or like special edition, fucking they got a 2-disc soundtrack for Mania.
Oh,
I
of
was like,
course
no.
you did. Damn.
and like all we got was like a little art book and stickers. I'm like, that's cool, but give me the music.
Yeah, even the that like big Sonic Mania statue like collector's edition, I do not believe that had a soundtrack.
No, it just had like a digital voucher, the Sonic Genesis standing thing, and
Yeah, that like weird Genesis cartridge thing that wasn't a real cartridge.
I mean, I bought it. I don't regret it.
Yeah,
but
I
it's kinda
have it
weird.
too. Although that piece of shit statue like broke pretty fast. That the fucking nose like popped off.
Ouch.
Word.
Really?
That sucks.
Big word.
Mine's still standing and just a little dusty. So,
That nose about to come off though.
What
bruh.
that nose is.
Yeah.
Ain't no Mr. Needle Mouse anymore. Now he's just a mouse.
That's me.
I told
I-
you I'm not a rat.
I think we've said all we can about Origins, unless anyone wants to like say more.
Well, I mean, now we know who is excited for it, but in an understandable manner, because it comes full circle to what we said about who this caters to. And so we just have to see if the quality actually delivers and makes
Yeah.
the price.
I'll be keeping my eye on it, and
Like,
here's the
I
thing:
like,
if it's bad, you're gonna know day one.
Oh,
Immediately, you're
look,
You're
if
going
it's
to
bad,
be-
if it's bad, I'll let you know day one if it's
yeah.
bad.
He'll be like,
But,
guys,
like-
it
But
happened.
like for me, it's like I'm
It's
just happy that these are finally getting the re-release that a lot of people have been clamoring for, especially
Yeah.
that 3K remaster that never happened, and now they're finally doing it.
Yeah.
I want you
And-
guys to tag
Like-
Esteban frame 1 if it's bad, and we all tag him and say, "Hey yo, I thought you said they can't screw this up."
Bro.
Well,
Dude,
here's the
Dave-
other side of the.
Wait. Full disclosure, the Switch version doesn't matter.
Yeah, it really
Whoa.
does.
Clip this, clip that,
Whoa.
clip that.
Day
Yo.
one patch.
The Switch
day one,
version's gonna be like the best one.
day one patch on the game. It's gonna be like decreases hypersonic's brightness.
Oh god.
It's definitely gonna cause some fucking seizures.
Deletes
again.
Hypersonic from game cause not canon.
Oh, yo.
Yo, I would be mad at Izuka. I would be really mad. I will go to Japan and beat up Hachi.
So now it's Riley and
Is
MM
that,
flying.
that personal?
Flying at the same time.
Yeah, it's personal.
On the
You know,
upgraded
like,
tornado.
hey, Ronald, if you beat Sonic 3 under like a certain amount of time, you get a special movie cutscene from Sonic 2 that was excluded from the theaters.
Yeah, it has Amy
Just
Rose and
spoil it for
Sonic
you
fucking.
straight up.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, it has
Well,
the
I was-
deleted
I was
sex
go-
scene.
Oh hell yeah. I was gonna say like, if this game does really well though, I would that could only mean like better collections down the line too, like more stuff like this.
You know, I'm not like the biggest fan of like the adventure games, right?
hmm
But even I would think like them actually remastering those games would be a smart idea.
It's been talked about for so long. It's just a matter of time.
It's just because like if you think about it, right? Because like I know we're not talking about Prime right now, right? But or
Mhm.
Origin, but it kind of trails off because they're doing a re-release, right? And they're
Yeah.
remasters. But like when you think about those adventure games, they're like a lot of people love them, and it's just like you know they should just actually properly remaster them. Like
They
a
should.
lot of other games got really good remasters.
Though the SA1 fanbase will seethe if we get just a port of DX.
You know what I? Okay,
They,
you know what I
they will
would want?
also
I
fly
would.
to Japan in the tornado.
Okay, you know, I should reiterate.
For Tornado 2.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't want a
I'll do it.
remaster. I would think a remake or something on lines of like you know how Crash had its like remake remaster shit.
Yes.
Insane
Yes.
trilogy.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I think on the level of that would be really good for
That'd
for
be
everyone that
insane.
they do.
Actually, I don't know if I want to say this because I don't know if Sega's listening.
They
but,
are.
They are.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna keep on the hush hush. It's gonna be on the Discord, but you know, if you know, I don't know if they're still doing it, but if you know, you know.
Okay. Damn.
It
Deep.
both is and isn't.
It really do be like that.
Bro, nah, ain't
Conversation
no
for
way.
another day. Continue.
Nah, ain't no fucking way, dog.
No, listen. Oh, no, we can't get into this right now.
All right, whatever. But
Alright.
funny enough, we're talking about like value. If they did like a SA 1 and 2 pack for like 60
Holy
bucks.
frick,
And
dude.
it was like, you know, like they remade the games from the ground up or something, and like the Hedgehog engine. I would buy that easily.
That'd be
Frame fucking
gnarly.
Frame 1, I would buy that
Include
shit.
heroes. Include
Oh,
heroes.
wait, no, that's the ultimate big brain thing, is you do a package of SA1 and SA2 in the most definitive, best versions, quote-unquote, possible, and then you make a Sonic Adventure 3. That's the big brain play that Sega would probably never do.
No, they
Probably not.
they'll probably be like Square Enix with like the Final Fantasy VII remake, where they're like, we're not gonna make it unless we're doing really bad financially.
Yeah.
And then they
And then
bring
yeah, look what happened.
And yet, Square is somehow both killing it and sucking at the same time.
somehow.
I don't understand.
I think they're sucking more than they are killing, honestly.
They just sold all their shit. They just sold like most of their shit.
Debatable. It's just that what they're doing bad is really clear, but they're still selling shit like hotcakes. Like FF14 alone will keep them afloat
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
quite some time.
But like,
So
the
much,
president sold their entire Western division just
Also,
to afford NFTs.
also Front Mission 1 and 2 coming out, being re-released. Holy crap!
but like I need
Omega
something
based.
new and relevant that they're fucking trying to do. And the last new and relevant, quote unquote, relevant things they tried to do, fucking hit them in the face really hard.
Being
Yeah, like what?
Oh, I just remember this interview that came out around the time Forces was coming out, where I think it was Izuka. Yeah, Izuka was interviewed about Adventure 3, and he was like, "Oh, Adventure 3 is not the." He doesn't want to do an Adventure 3, and he doesn't want to step back to like the series like past, basically. Like
They're
that,
gonna keep moving forward with the same gimmicky mistakes they've been doing.
like
I'm flying to
verbatim,
Izuka's
like,
house.
yeah, verbatim. I hear people are saying they want Adventure 3, but the path we're on and with Adventure 3, what fans want it to be might not be an advancement of the series. I don't want to do Adventure 3 and step the franchise back just to give the fans what they want. Just to give the fans what they want?
That's literally what
Mixed
they've been
forces.
shoehorning in and trying to do. Like we've said this over and over, that's been one of the issues.
I don't
with
want to go
modern-
backwards. Makes Mania.
You know
I
what's
don't want to
funny?
go backwards. Versus classic Sonic into literally everything.
Makes a fucking Origins question!
I don't understand.
Let's all fly to Izuka's house
the thing
right
is, like,
now.
the thing with
Oh, we
Origins,
don't want to go back. Here's classic
So the
Sonic and
I'm putting that
Forces.
song
Here's
on
the
right
thing.
now. Where's the
here's
tornado
the thing, here's the
song?
thing, here's the thing.
Hold on.
To get some leverage, right? That's not necessarily a Sonic Team game. That's a Taxman and everything, and whoever the fuck those people are,
Mhm.
Mania. That's their shit that they're doing.
Yeah.
Not necessarily
wait,
Sonic
now that-
Team. So I can't really say that's like, you know, that's their thing that they're doing. Granted, you know, it is their game, but it's not like their game. You know what I mean? That they're working on. It's another.
Hell
group of
yeah.
people. But I think they're just talking about like the mainline stuff. But
Mhm.
I don't know. I can't. Do I think there's some merit in wanting to try new things? Absolutely.
Of
Does
course.
it work a lot of the time? No, not really.
It's
Well,
like
they're-
this
That's the
air
problem,
raid,
and
bro.
the problem with it is that like they change things too much before like they start getting something going, and then like, okay, no, now we gotta change it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of been Sega's MO for a little, at least with Sonic.
Well,
'Cause-
Sega right now just plays stuff really safe. Like,
Yeah.
they do like literally like the safest shit possible. Like they have like the Yakuza studio working on like most of the stuff they like put out now,
Yeah.
which is kind of nuts.
Because like if it ain't Yakuza or Sonic, they don't really like push
Yeah.
it too hard.
because Virtua Fighter.
No,
was made-
Yakuza,
was made
Sonic,
by
or
them.
PSO.
And even with PSO, they got kind of, you know, in trouble with that because people were like, "I want content. Where's the rest?" They're like, "More content? Oh shit,
Yeah.
we gotta do more."
Yeah, I
You
mean
gotta
Sega,
actually
Sega
do
has right Atlas too, but that's more independent. So.
Yeah, they more so just kind of like piggyback off that success. They're like, "Good job,
Yeah,
Atlas.
like going back
keep-
to what we were saying about
Keep
the financial...
pumping up the jams, or else."
Yeah, like what we were saying about like the financial disparity situation. Sega's Well, that's the concert. Sega's honestly already been in that situation for quite a while. There back when like we were talking about the whole acquisition stuff, there was that tweet that I'd have to find it that like summarized all the companies like worth. Seeing Sega like basically in the bottom three of that tweet is funny and so depressing. Sega's already suffering. They're carried by Atlas right now, for being real.
No, they're carried by their pachinko. They'll even get it sorted out like that.
Pachinko,
Don't get-
Oh no, the
Yakuza.
night slot machines. You're right. Yeah. That slot machine's actually
Dang.
really fun, by the way. I've tried
That's
it
kind of
in
that's
seven.
kind of that's kind of low key sad. You know,
It is sad, but we have to cope.
Yeah.
one of my childhood, you know, what I consider the giants of my childhood. You know, Nintendo, Sony, Sega,
Mhm.
and
It's happier tornado music.
one of them's fallen far from grace than they has become a shell of their former selves. You know,
Yeah, Sony, right?
Yeah.
Sony. Okay, two of them.
Hey, evil's
My
in
bad.
Sony's hands now. We can't.
Sega is just incompetent. Sony is evil. There's a difference.
Sony are just fucking like, they just do the same shit over and over again.
And they're psycho.
Yeah.
And whatever they touch just disintegrates or it becomes beyond expensive. Like Aniplex, for example, that's a Sony subsidiary. Like this
Yeah,
shitty Persona 5 anime, 300.
Why
Why is it so expensive?
Cause it's Aniplex and they're nuts and they're evil and psycho.
Are you talking about like the Blu-rays?
Yes.
I would
Yeah,
still
yeah,
buy-
but anime Blu-rays
I
are
would
notoriously
still
expensive.
buy the
Yes.
Aniplex- I would still buy the Aniplex Demon Slayer Blu-ray over the Funimation ones. Sorry.
I'm just not buying either of them.
Understand.
Sony, yeah, they own both Funimation and
And then
Crunchyroll
Funimation
now.
just got canned.
It does still exist for the time being. Apparently, they're gonna merge them.
Okay.
I personally subbed to Funimation now,
Yeah.
and it the ads that are popping up are like, oh, you know, there's more shows that are on Crunchyroll and stuff. It's trying to make you like sub to Crunchyroll as well, but I'm kind of waiting either for the services to merge or there to be like a bundle deal.
No, look. A lot of Funimation's catalog is literally just on Crunchyroll, my dude.
Yeah, but I'm already subbing to Funimation. Like, does it want me to move over? There's not
Yes,
not
no,
every.
don't fuck off with Funimation. That's what they're literally trying to tell you.
Well, the reason why I subbed to Funimation anyways, because there's some shows on there that weren't on Crunchyroll.
Yeah,
But
there
apparently
was
they
some
are-
exclusivity.
Apparently, they are moving stuff over now, though. So,
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
are.
I guess I'll wait. I don't fucking know.
We'll see.
It's
That
more so
Funimation
like.
player is garbage.
By the way, those three you mentioned are definitely fallen from grace in various different ways.
What's up?
Oh, when you said like Sony, Nintendo, and Sega,
Oh yeah.
like they're all
Funny we
kind
didn't
of.
mention Microsoft. To be honest, I don't have any like big problems with MS other than the fact that they bought out Activision. I think that's kind of like big dick. Like
I'm honestly still waiting for them to buy another JP dev. Like they're working on it. I'm just wondering who.
if honestly, though,
And-
out of all of them, I could see maybe them buying like Platinum.
I will say this: Microsoft's been pretty cozy with Sega for a while. Just saying.
Yeah.
Just throwing that
No,
out
it's,
there.
It's true. Honestly,
Just-
back when the Dreamcast was dying, there was talks of Sega being acquired, just because they needed to stay afloat.
Yeah.
And I think Microsoft pulled out of it, just because Sega was pretty squirrely back then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, fun fact. Back when the Dreamcast was like dying, some of the talks that were going on around the time was the Xbox to have backwards compatibility with the Dreamcast. It's
That
actually
would have been sick.
pretty interesting. Like there was supposed to be like a full-on partnership with them, because Sega and Microsoft did have a partnership. Because on the Dreamcast, the OS that ran the internet stuff was Windows CE. That's on the logos on every console. You see the Windows logo on all the Dreamcast consoles. So that's pretty cool. I honestly, that would be a crazy timeline. But if we're talking about nowadays, I'm not super sure if Microsoft would want to buy like all of Sega, because Sega isn't just the game publisher. They also do a lot of like other things like figures, right? Or the arcade division. There's a lot more to them. Yeah.
They're also owned by Sega Sammy, so you know.
Yeah, because you would have to either buy like the Sega Sammy merge, so you would have to buy Sammy too, which is basically like Microsoft saying like, hey, we want to take control of all this arcade shit. Now they could buy it and sell it off to somebody else, but
yeah, or
like...
just have a division just handle it by themselves. Like, you guys do your thing.
I don't think that they're gonna.
Outside of Sega, they're definitely shopping.
I could see them buying like IPs. Maybe.
There's that article that like discussed them like Microsoft having the balls to go to Nintendo and them getting laughed out of the room.
Yeah.
So they're asking everybody, good or bad.
Well, that was back when the Xbox was first coming out. Yeah. So I think nowadays, now that we're kind of looking at Microsoft's like strategy for games, right? Because they're trying to bolster their Game Pass service. Whether we give a shit or not, the Xbox is just a platform to get Game Pass. At this point, I think Microsoft is looking at this game that is a little bit beyond just console hardware, because console hardware is gonna go away. I mean, we're kind of like, if this is the last gen, if it's not the last gen, I believe next might be. Who knows, right? But
yeah, well, Japan is still pretty stubborn. They still like their consoles and they're very loyal. So. But yeah, I agree. Give it like 1 to 2 more gens, and that'll be the real like boiling point.
Well, in Japan, PC gaming is definitely picking up a lot, and of course the Switch is incredibly popular there. That's still like physical, right? But
that just more caters to their like portable like lifestyle. That's regardless of the fact that the Switch is selling so well because of that.
Yeah, but the PS4 didn't sell as well as the PS3.
Because it doesn't suit their lifestyle like the handhelds do.
Yeah, it's just it's declining over time. People are losing time, right?
Yeah,
that's kind of funny too, because like the PS3 had an awful launch.
No, it did, and then it like somehow pulled through at the end because Naughty Dog came in with like fucking Uncharted and Last of Us. And
I think it definitely recovered well. Yeah, really, both of them did, but I would say the recovery from PS3 was much better because it just started like below zero.
PS3 actually outsold the 360. I don't believe in America, but it did outsell it like overall, like if we're talking, like total units.
It took till the end of that console's lifespan to like actually lead out.
At the very, very end. Which is so funny too, because like especially from like a fighting game perspective, everything was 360. Like all the PS3 ports, Garbo.
Yeah.
It doesn't really have to matter because now that they were kind of selling their name on their exclusives, especially when Last of Us came out, that was a game that everybody would stop talking about.
Yeah.
Trying to imagine that moves.
And then I think what really sealed it, that's really what sealed it, was like, oh shit, they primed us up with Uncharted and stole the show with Last of Us.
I mean, to be fair though, Naughty Dog really knew how to work with the architect very well to push it to do what it did, which is commendable because that architect for the PS3 is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And apparently, from what I remember hearing, it's why the way the cell processor works is that like how emulation's not that easy. Like you can do it, but from my understanding is how one game does works with the archetype, another company could be doing it differently, which means all the PS3 emulation is not going to be the same across the board.
Everybody when Crash Bandicoot did it, everybody tried to go ahead and do the same thing, but the original founders of Naughty Dog, the way they did it, everybody who tried to do it, everybody else who tried to go 3D and tried to make like a platform same as Crash Bandicoot. They couldn't do it. It was just too new. It was what's the word? It was something that was pretty much outside the box, you know, or yeah, that's pretty much how it was for the engine and everything.
Yeah.
Chelsea.
Yeah, this is about Sonic.
Hell yeah.
We kind of got like way off.
Nah,
No,
hold
in
on.
fact, I was actually gonna
No,
segue
it's
all.
Sonic. You know why? Crash's beta name was Sonic's ass game. Get it? It's still Sonic. So
We-
fuck you.
We came full circle. I was actually gonna.
Hold on.
Huh?
I got a hot take. Fuck
Oh
Sonic.
boy.
Crash Bandicoot is the best platform.
Wait, what? Huh? What? Say that
Well,
again.
I said,
because
fuck Sonic.
Crash and
It's all
Sonic
about
are
Crash
two
Bandicoot.
very different freaking franchises. But go on.
The Crash games are like really, really good, but I'm not I think they sort of like they're very fun games, like 100% and complete, but I don't have like any super crazy like hard attachment to them. Like,
Yeah.
they're very
I wish
solid
I could
games.
say-
I grew.
I wish
Yeah.
I could say the same for Crash 4.
Oh
I
yeah.
still
Okay,
haven't tried it. Is it? Well, is it? Is
No,
it okay?
it's a great game.
It's
Yeah.
good. It's better
But
than like.
it's just like if you go for 100%, yeah, good luck.
Yeah, don't do
Yeah.
100%. Just play through the game normally.
Mhm.
It's a really fun game. Honestly, the fact that Activision released that game that's like a traditional like 3D platformer, you know, in this day and age, is very nice to see. It was a great,
Genuinely
Yeah, man, Toys R Us,
game.
they fucking, they were the troopers.
yeah.
And then they
and-
got so sad that they got pulled away to be another fucking, like, Call of Duty, like,
Pour
fucking
one
man.
out
They were like,
for-
oh my god.
Pour one out for Vicarious Visions. Tony Hawk.
Well, Vicarious at the time when they were working on a Tony Hawk, thing.
So wait, are we not getting 3 and 4 HD?
Well, if we are, it's not going to be by Vicarious. 'Cause
Bruh.
Vicarious Visions, well, they were put on working on the Diablo 2 remaster, but I think it was like a couple months ago they announced that Vicarious Visions is straight up gone.
Damn.
So they got
Alright.
assimilated into Blizzard.
Oh no!
Yep.
Yeah.
They got sent to the Cosby room.
Yeah.
You're going to Brazil.
You said it like
Alrighty.
that. God dang it.
Also, real quick, because I was gonna say you guys can still like chill in here and chat it up. Just to keep this export on the 3-hour mark and give me less to timestamp. Did anyone have any closing thoughts on Origins or Prime?
Well, I didn't
Yeah,
really
they didn't talk about time yet, so
Yeah.
we should.
That's
have
what I've
more.
been waiting
My
for.
bad. My
Let's,
bad.
Okay.
we'll come back
Granted,
to naughty
I'll say-
Division shenanigans,
Yeah.
but
Any just to cap off, anybody has anything else to say about Origins? We kind of went over most of it.
Nope. I think all said is said.
Okay. Okay, cool. Then go ahead. Go off
Just
about
release
Prime.
the game already.
All right.
release the
Go
game
back.
already. There we go.
Okay. I really want to hear it from you, Ronald, because we haven't had a chance to talk about Prime.
Yeah,
So-
talk about Amazon Prime.
I don't even
Mhm.
remember if I get. Well, I
I
think
don't
the
even-
most
I-
thoughts I gave was after talking about. Well, first of all, Riley bringing this article from a freaking year ago to my attention. After looking at this concept art and thinking about what potential relation it could have to what could be hinted at or relate to the future of Sonic games, I just have a newfound curiosity for Prime, but I'm making the bold assumption that it's still gonna be in the current vein of like slapstick Saturday morning Sonic humor,
Mhm.
but there seems to be potential to do more world building and character development with Sonic. And from the interview, if it's their goal to have like an adventure of like development and world building, then
Yeah.
I hope they achieve that, because that sounds very promising, especially with this cool tail design. To be honest, I actually dig this tail design.
With Sonic TV shows, they have a fairly good track record compared
Glad
to
you
like
mentioned that. I
the
brought that up
games.
earlier.
I'm just, to me, in the back of my mind, I'm like, it's probably another case of classic fans eating good again. So like, I'm I'm ready to be like entertained by it and like, you know, see what it has to offer, but I'm not sure if it's gonna like add a whole lot other than just being like another entertaining show. But then again, this is coming off of like a 20-second like clip, if that.
Yeah, there's not too much to say about Prime at the moment. We went over like some backstory. Apparently, it's supposed to be like a multi-dimension type of thing.
Oh,
Have,
okay.
Like, different like time periods, different like versions of characters apparently. So.
Oh no, it's Sonic CD, the show, Ricky.
Whoa, Michael, have you seen
Kidding.
this article with like the concept art?
No, I've seen it. It actually looks pretty cool.
Yeah. So I guess we'll see how that goes.
Eggman Nega? We getting Eggman Nega?
Eggman what?
Yeah. Oh, I said it. I'm saying it again.
At the end of it.
Shut up.
You gotta have a counter for the stream, Ronald.
But I mean, I think I forgot to mention this, but this show is coming out this year, right? Supposedly later this year. And then next year on Paramount Plus, supposedly there's gonna be a Knuckles spin-off show.
I thought that was fake at first. I was certain that was fake.
I'm down for a kid.
I think it's based off like the movie Knuckles.
Yeah, the Chaotix.
More Idris Elba?
Fuck that, we're getting Vector on the big screen.
Yo.
Zeke's time to shine.
Zeke on the big screen, let's go.
Yeah.
That one I'm actually really excited for.
Knuckles spin-off
Computer
series.
rooms will be found.
Knuckles and Knuckles.
Produced by Sega and Paramount, will launch in 2023. Supposedly, Idris Elba will voice the character for the live-action series.
Freaking
Nice.
no.
So
Look, I want one to be a Rush Safari, and then we're gonna get multiple Knuckles.
What for alternate? No, I am officially a
no, I just
ultra-
wanted to go balls to the wall and just straight up rip off Ken Pender's the Kinda family.
Yo, just take all of the kid
All
lore
of
and be
them.
like, yo, sue us,
All
we
of
freaking
them.
dare you.
I'm like, go for it, you nerd.
Yeah,
Dude,
and then,
can we get like, you bring up Ken Penders, can we get like an art like slip up in one of the scenes where it just has like that awkward fucking like stare with like the eyes are kind of like away a bit and then like the mouth's like,
Ew.
Yes, I love that Sonic. I know exactly which one you're talking
Oh my
about.
dude,
yeah.
like Ken Pender's art is something. I'm gonna just say that right now.
I'm
It's so
down
cursed.
for Sega and Paramount to
You know,
just
you know
snatch
what?
the
You know what?
echidna
It's
lore
worse.
from his hands. I don't condone like, well, how should I phrase this? I'm not trying to instigate or encourage creating conflict, but I think this would be for the greater good if they just snatch
It's like,
everything
enough
echidna
is
related
enough.
from him.
He's held so many characters, you know, hostage for decades.
He has.
Decades.
And I'm surprised fucking Ken Penders hasn't made some echidnas fuck.
Well, he tried.
Yeah, they
He-
could have sworn
he had-
there was
he had He had Sally Acorn in that skunk. Fuck. Canonically speaking.
Oh, Sally!
holy shit.
Oh!
Yes, I'm not kidding.
I found some hidden shit right now.
Oh no.
Dude, like, so I was going through the cast from the Sonic movie, and Lee Majub or whatever, who plays Stone.
Oh,
is
that's
apparently in some short called Minecraft Girlfriend from 2011.
Yo, word.
It's on IMDb, and it has him as like the fuck is this?
That's the most Agent Stone
I don't
thing
know
I've
how-
heard.
Dude, I might need to ask him about this.
You gonna be that guy that when he comes to like Anime Expo or something, you're like, so tell us about your role in Minecraft Girl.
I'm gonna bring my copy of the DVD to have him sign.
Oh my god.
Oh my
No, I want the DVD copy of that Sonic fan movie, the one that Doug Walker's in. That's the one I want.
Wait,
Yeah,
the
Little White?
Yes.
Sasso? Wait, no, not the Sasso.
The one that like Aaron Hansen was in and Doug Walker.
The one was that one of like the first like I guess semi-known
It was
CG
the
Sonic
first
ones.
fan project.
The
movie
first
that they
fan
made.
one, yeah. That's
Holy
the one. Let's get that one. And if not that, the shitpost one where like Vin Diesel's Knuckles Keanu Reeves as Sonic, and Danny DeVito as Eggman.
Wait, Ronald, have you not seen the fan movie?
Oh, I've seen everything at some point, but it's been. I don't think you realize how long it's freaking been.
We'll have to do a group watch of that one of these days.
Oh dear. You know what?
I'm
it might
coming
be
to
high time.
SenCal next, for that Civil War thing or whatever.
Oh shit.
Well, time for.
We're gonna
a
put out.
watch
We're
party.
gonna put it on the big screen.
Gonna
Hey,
take
God.
over the stream.
Wait, do you guys have Dreamcast controllers? Because I have my
I freaking
Dreamcast.
don't.
I have
We could probably find some.
my copy of Sonic Shuffle. I'll bring that.
Oh my god! Yes!
You will not
Yes!
do that to people.
I'm so ready. The carbuncle ate itself. I cannot wait. Holy crap!
I only have one Dreamcast pad, so you need to bring your own.
No.
We
We'll
could do
find
four players.
Sonic Shuffle looks like the most boring shit ever.
Oh, we're
Oh,
gonna
it's a
make
shit
it not
poster,
boring, I'll
right?
tell you that.
It's
I
just
wanna-
it's so funny how hard Sega failed at copying Mario Party. I'm like,
I
everyone's
know.
done it at some point.
They literally got Hudson to do it. It's the same people
I
who did Mario Party.
I played that game on my stream. I wanted to give myself a fucking vasectomy. I was so fucking over that shit. Within like 20 minutes.
My kids can't know about this.
Dude, the game has a story mode and
It does. It's gnarly.
and like I don't know how long it is, and I will never know because I don't want to know. I will never play that.
Those like
bullshit.
special event cutscenes give me life. Like
Yeah.
Eggman's like wearing a streaker coat, and he's like next to the Eiffel Tower. It's a fever dream. I
I
This
love
sounds like a freaking Newgrounds animation, bro.
I'd rather
It's-
fucking like tie my nuts to a fucking ceiling fan than ever touch that shit in my life.
it. It's delightfully bad.
He said delightfully bad.
It's good.
It is.
Holy.
Woo! I need to
Alright.
see Ronald go insane from it.
I'll bring it. I'll bring it to
Just
that fucking
mind
tournament.
break.
Now we're really gonna find another freaking Dreamcast.
The freaking
pack.
fisheye lens look on Ronald's face when he has to try to
Give me
roll for
my
dubs.
anime break moment.
Yes.
Oh my god.
You need to bring your fucking glove because there's like some mini game where you need to spin the stick like Mario Party.
Please no.
Yes. Why can't we have that on a collection? Dead ass.
Or Sonic Origins 2. That's gonna be.
Yes.
Yeah,
Amazing.
day one patch will be like remove Sonic Shuffle.
It broke
Blah.
too many things.
There's some mistake that we learned in the game that Sonic Shuffle was included, so we rectified this problem.
God damn it.
Actual patch notes.
Alright, Sonic Origin 2. What's the lineup? Here we go. Sonic Shuffle, Knuckles Chaotix, Sonic Riders. There.
Sonic
Perfect.
Dream Collection.
Woo!
Alright, that was way too much of a roller coaster. You guys aren't allowed to make Origins 2.
Why not? That's
No.
so well balanced.
No,
It's a little bit of
Origins
everything.
2 is just Dimmed Collection and Sonic Riders. There we go.
Boo.
No.
Okay, we can agree. Sonic Riders is still the third game.
Is Eggman
Make
supposed
it
to
a
be a
collection
rabbi?
of the GTA game.
When is Me Beam Machine 2 coming out?
You know what they could do? They could do the GBA games and Sonic Pinball.
Why is that last like screenshot the ending of Mission Impossible?
What the hell?
The Eggman thing where he's walking away with the newspaper, that was from Mission Impossible.
Wait, I'm
What?
just seeing what you've been putting in the freaking general. Wait,
Oh no, General's been popping off, hasn't it?
Dude.
wait a minute.
Oh,
is this
Lord.
actual stuff from Sonic
Wait,
Shuffle?
why does that look so? Oh my God, it is! It is!
Wait, this is real?
This is real life. Yes, there's the Eggman streaker, where he's in the coat and like the scarf,
What the?
and he's butt ass naked under there, dude. Oh hell yeah! I just want Eggman solo games where it's all about this. Eggman Dimensions.
This is gonna be 5 of the episodes of Sonic Prime.
Mean Bean Machine 2.
You mean Puyo Puyo Tetris?
Yeah, or Sonic Mania.
No, that one
Eggman-
that's trash compared to the Mean Bean.
Eggman,
Oh,
the quest
God.
for the lost Pingus.
What the-
Pingus. Oh man, I could already.
That's fucking Mission Impossible. That's what happened.
It is. And then the carbuncle ate itself. Oh my god, I cannot wait.
Yo, Eggman is wildin', bro.
With the newspaper and walks away. It's the same shit.
It is. I can't wait. And then Eggman at the bazaar. Like a goat or something.
Is Tom Cruise gonna be in the next Sonic game?
I hope so. Tom Cruise can be Gerald Robotnik.
Oh my god.
Hell yeah. He'll even do his own stunts.
You know who I want? You know who I want? Tom Cruise to be?
Who?
I want him to be that dude who fucking that motherfucker in Sonic X who's always challenging Sonic to a race.
Freaking Sam.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Damn.
Hell yeah.
Actually, I'd be down for that.
You know, if he's Gerald, it'd be like, oh, we need Gerald to hang off the side of a plane in this scene.
Oh, no worries. You want to go to space and he'll do it.
He'll do it. He'll actually be in space for this film.
They're gonna have Metal Harbor in the thing, and he's gonna like grab on the rocket.
And it's
Oh, hell
actually gonna
yeah.
just blow up an entire military
He's
base.
just gonna grind on.
There was a volleyball
rails.
scene in the second movie. I wouldn't be surprised if they actually get Tom Cruise with a new one.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Yo,
he's gonna do
actually,
it right after Top Gun 2.
I pay money to see Tom Cruise grind on rails and fighting gun robots.
He'd do it. He'd totally do it.
Would do it, and then
He'd
he
be
like.
like, he'd have to be tricked into it and like, yeah, Black Doom, that's kind of like Xenu. It's like, I'll do it.
Oh, you know who I want Tom Cruise to be?
Whomst.
I want Tom Cruise to be that one general in Shadow the Hedgehog with the two different eye colors.
Oh, hell yeah!
Wait, what was his name?
I don't remember,
Nicholas
but like,
Commander.
He's just Commander.
Yeah.
It's
I
just
think he had him.
Commander.
he's got a grudge against Shadow.
That's supposed to be
For
Olive
killing
Garden, right?
Maria.
And then he teams up with Sonic over the boss battles, and Sonic says, damn.
It's supposed the
Wait, is that
guy's
really what
supposed to
Olive
be
Garden
Olive
guy's supposed to be?
Yeah, he's supposed to be the gun commander. He's like,
Mhm.
which is stupid because he's just been a meme so far. So if they're
Yeah.
gonna give him a backstory where it's like,
That'll
really
that'd be an insane twist. Holy cow!
Yeah.
it like builds up. It's like, oh, I used to take Maria to Olive Garden before I killed her.
I used
like,
to take Maria to Olive Garden. Holy
What was that one meme picture with like, it's that picture of Dr. Phil handing over like the L.
Oh, I need to find. I
Please.
should have saved that. That picture makes me lose my mind.
That's gonna be Tom Cruise.
If someone finds it, please let me know.
Oh, it's so good. That Tom Cruise is gonna recreate that. Like, for this stunt, he actually bought out multiple Olive Garden franchises.
I
And
believe it.
promptly fired everybody.
Maria dies in the Olive Garden, like she gets shot in there, and then
In the Olive Garden.
as in like an atonement for his sin, he gives out free Olive Garden to, like people.
Best I could do. And Shadow doesn't know about this yet. He's gonna find out.
Honestly, that line in the movie though was funny, where it's like, "Oh, I feel kind of bad for tricking her." It's like, "Oh, I'll just send her a gift card." It's fucking
He
funny.
was referring to
Shadow be
Maria.
like, damn. Now I gotta go to Olive Garden.
Where's that damn Olive Garden?
Dude, I went to Olive Garden because of the Sonic movie, and I got violently ill.
It's so
Holy
trash!
cow.
It's an awful, awful place.
Damn.
I
Where's
fucking
that?
died.
The breadsticks are still worth it.
Damn.
Where's that
Where's
fourth
that
breadstick?
Where's that Ford brisket basket?
Yeah, dude, endless
That
bread
damn
sticks.
fourth
Have you tried their never-ending pasta?
Damn.
No.
Where's that
kind
clitoris?
Olive Garden.
I doubt they cook it properly.
No, they
Oh.
don't.
Oh,
Y'all
I
just
doubt
reminded
it.
me, I have freaking leftover Pizza Hut pasta. Oh, man.
I thought.
I
it
always
was,
say
like,
leftover Olive Garden. I'm like, bro.
Surprisingly,
Please
no,
don't.
not Olive Garden.
Don't.
Yeah,
Don't.
Olive Garden Zone, Act 1.
Olive Garden is like the Arby's of like sit-down restaurants. Just don't.
Hey man, when you're younger and a kid, that shit's you don't know any better. That shit's like
Oh, of course.
high class.
Of
Even
course.
when you're older, you can go there for bread.
I don't know, like, I put on the same tier as, like,
Hands up
Denny's
for
and
bread.
IHOP, where it's like one tier, I guess, above a fast
Denny's
food place.
is only acceptable because of its availability.
24-hour
hours.
straight bullet.
You
That's
can
what
do
Denny's is
whatever the
for.
fuck you want at Denny's. You just have to buy some shitty food.
A lot of Denny's though have like a loiter limit now though.
Oh, damn.
It's like
Denny's
my
about
bad.
to decrease its value.
only
Yeah.
1 hour of dining or some shit.
No one goes to
Ooh.
Denny's for just an hour. The fuck?
Yeah.
No.
They know it.
Yeah, that's why they're trying to kick people out.
Fuck them. I would say we're going to
Dang, I
IHOP,
like Denny's.
but IHOP has old people hours. They close at like 6.
Because IHOP really is just Denny's for old people.
It is.
And it's way more expensive for some
Yeah, it's like
weird reason.
overpriced.
It is.
Bullshit.
Granted, their pancakes are good, but
They are,
yeah,
but
they're
I
priced.
can't think of a time where I went to IHOP and I felt the price was worth it.
They got rid of Eggs Benedict. I'm like, I'm done. See you guys. Peace.
You can go there with coupons and they're like,
Oh my fucking god, no.
Oh, you ever go back to the LA area or the LA just LA in general, right?
Yeah.
There's a place in the outskirts of LA called fucking Early Bird.
Mm-hmm.
Really fucking good. You guys should go. They make really good eggs Benedict, and they do like
Ooh.
one, and
"Do you have an X?"
they do really good fresh orange juice.
Wait, hold up. Star, are you still there?
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, what's-
I don't think you spoke for like fucking like an hour.
he's
Just
been
finding these quality Eggman images.
Just like, dude, like.
Oh my god, a quarter of Eggman's face is like teeth in that last one.
This
What
is
the
Holy
nothing. Nothing to
crap.
add.
Star, what the?
Oh, oh my
Yeah,
god.
I need to make
He
this
doesn't
a
have
freaking
lips.
reaction
It's just
image. Bro.
Teeth. Oh no, it's a Tails theme. Change this. I'm kidding. This one's all right.
Also, I can't tell. Well, our tangents went in and out because of how they related to our topics. But this is what happens when you bring up freaking Olive Garden.
It's a trash place. Don't go there.
Hey, it's not trash, but it's free.
Olive Garden?
Yeah, I've gotten it for free.
I want to ask how and why, but I'm like,
Maybe.
Did you
I
like
don't-
hide a hedgehog?
I
in
think
your
that's
house
like
and they gave it to you.
which version of Sonic would be like, yeah, Olive Garden, or yeah, pasta instead of chili dogs?
None.
I don't think Sonic ever like.
insert Italian dub of Sonic X joke, I guess.
Oh lord.
No, don't.
Because
B-boy, please.
That's low-hanging fruit. I'm sorry.
or there's another song that's like, oh right, Eggs Benedict.
Eggs Benedict.
Just something really specific.
Oh yeah, chili Benedict. Let's go, guys.
Chili Benedict. Holy cow.
I mean, in Sonic, I think Chaos, there was a zone called Scrambled Egg Zone.
Oh lord.
So I guess there could be an Egg Benedict zone at some point.
Oh right, gazpacho. Just really, really specific foods that aren't necessarily commonplace.
All right, bisque.
See,
Bisque. Tomato bisque.
we're already getting freaking Sonic Prime potential content.
Wahoo! Lobster rolls. Gotta have them.
Did you just say Wahoo like Klonoa?
Wait a
Yes.
minute.
Oh no, he said the secret word. Yay!
The cast is Canadian, right?
Ronald,
Yes.
You betcha.
Yes,
Tell
they're all-
them,
they're
tell
all
them the
Canadian.
connection between Klonoa and Sonic. Tell them.
Oh my
Only you can
God.
tell them.
I don't know what you're talking
Oh,
about.
You know exactly. He said the secret word. Spill the beans.
I mean, MM is
Wahoo.
technically qualified. Actually, everyone, was MM here for that previous
I don't
discussion of
Think so, but do
Nope.
tell, because my research is spot on.
Klonoa and black people?
What?
They
What?
go.
Black people.
What?
So you
No,
know how
listen,
like
there's context. Don't put that out of context.
no,
We've had this
no,
discussion
no.
before. I'm pretty sure we
No.
had this discussion before.
Klonoa and black people. I'm gonna trademark that.
That's B-boy, you're getting
So
canceled.
you know
No,
how
listen.
Good thing. Good
Go
thing
on,
I'm
Ronald,
not talking
hurry.
about this.
No, Michael, go ahead.
you know how a lot of like black people like Sonic. It's true. Quite a
Yeah.
lot of them like Sonic.
Statistically proven, by the way.
Mhm.
Okay,
There's
I'm
also
on board.
a good amount of that like Klonoa.
Okay.
Oh wow.
There's the same black people that like Sonic also like Klonoa, if they're aware of Klonoa.
There's a
Okay.
joke. There's a joke
There's a
Hold
joke
on.
somewhere in there. There's a
You're
joke
like,
somewhere.
Was that the end? Was that it?
Yeah, that's it.
No,
the fuck?
again, I'm pretty sure this has been a conversation, but also this has been an ongoing study that has yet to be disproven.
I was waiting for the punchline. There
No,
wasn't one.
I was being quite serious in a jovial way.
No,
but
it's a genuine connection that's been.
it was just
made.
funny. We're in a Sonic podcast and so and so Klonoa. I'm like, oh, you said the secret word.
I thought it was gonna
Freaking
be some
sleeper
kind of
agent
weird
special
connection.
Cause Klonoa is just Namco Sonic.
Pretty much.
I thought it was gonna be like some connection, like how black people love Ken because he's got a lot of money and bitches.
What the fuck?
Is that it? Is that
What?
What?
I'm reporting you right now.
What the fuck? I mean, I like money.
Reported.
I like bitches, but I'm not black. I'm
Yo,
telling
He
you.
he's
muted
gonna
himself.
pop
He
up
muted
in here,
himself.
he's
He's not
gonna
gonna
be
explain
like-
it.
To all the viewers, ask your black friends if they like Sonic. When they inevitably say yes, ask them how they feel about Klonoa.
Ask them if they like Ken too.
Yeah, throw
They're
that
all
in
gonna
for,
make this face. They're all gonna make this Eggman face when you ask them.
Klonoa. Why? I love him.
Good thing I'm not hosting this on my stream. but-
Ken, I love the being white and privileged and having money and women.
Holy shit!
Yo, he's
That
gonna
one
pop in here at the perfect time. He's gonna be like,
I bet you
"Alrighty
Zeke
then."
likes Klonoa.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I'm telling you, it's true.
I bet you Zeke
Matt
also
Wheelie
likes
was
Ken,
like,
too.
"Oh my god, I fucking love Klonoa."
This has been quite the tangent, by the way.
Hey, someone said the secret word, so that's what happens. There's always a
Really?
secret word in every stream. You just gotta figure it out.
Okay.
Oh,
Did
Sonic is black.
Sonic is.
I mean,
well,
he
now
has
he's
been.
confirmed.
Actually, isn't his voice actor for Prime a black voice actor?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Dang.
And Jaleel.
There you
Yeah,
go.
and Jaleel. I was
This
gonna
is
say,
the
wasn't that
second
his
time, I
first
believe.
voice? But technically,
Sonic
it
and
was.
Knuckles have been black this whole
A
time.
little
That's
white,
Yeah,
yes.
Sonic CD was the first voice, right? Where he's like, "I'm out of here."
Yep.
Was that a black kid?
I don't
Nah.
know.
I doubt it,
It was
but
a Japanese
hey,
black
let-
kid they pulled out from the street and be like,
Let's go find him.
Let's
Yeah.
go find him.
yeah, I'm out of here.
It's like
I'm
finding
not
the
here.
Tails actor from freaking Sonic Adventure. How old are they now?
They're in their 30s right now.
They're like our
No,
age,
'cause
or
they were
pretty
probably like-
close.
they
No,
were
they were
I
a
would
literal
imagine they were
child.
actually
before.
an 8-year-old for how much they sounded like an 8-year-old.
Because they were.
Yeah, they
got
were a literal
kids.
child, so I'm pretty
The
sure
one
they
in the
might be
hero-
our
Probably
age.
like they're
Yeah.
probably in their mid-20s at this point.
They're our
No,
age.
they're in their,
Yeah,
That's
our age.
freaking hilarious. We gotta find them.
Who are we talking
let's
about?
see. They
The
were
Sonic
8 when they-
Adventure actor for Tails.
Oh, Tails' voice. Oh. Okay.
Well, Tails
Let's see,
is voiced
they
by
were
some
8.
Yeah, he
like.
sounded really young.
Kid. He was a kid.
Now, yeah, we're not exaggerating. He was an actual
Yeah,
child.
he was like,
8 to 10.
Tails
yeah.
and Heroes
so-
was also voiced by some little kid. If it was like one of the like voice actor like director was like his kid or something. Voice
Yeah, I think Tails is like had the most voice actors just because those kids like hit puberty and they're like, all right, next kid.
All right,
brothers.
next kid.
All right, Sonic, we gotta find Eggman. Oh shit.
Whoa! Are you saying black kids are replaceable?
Wait, is
Yeah,
Wait a
every
minute.
kid's
That's a whole
replaceable.
different type of-
Duh.
That's a whole different type of like
Wait, hold on.
terminology. It rhymes
Google.
with bravery.
That's
Wait,
not a black kid.
Corey-
William
yeah,
Corkery.
This is not. Wait, Corey Mitchell.
Holy fuck! That dude looks like
Are
Hawkeye.
in the house?
And his
Yeah, he
brother.
does.
He does look like Hawkeye, dude.
Wait,
It's Jeremy Renner.
yo, he's older than us. What the frick?
Yeah, he's about Sugar Bear's age.
Yeah.
He was born in
Time-
85.
time
Look at that.
Oh wait,
And
no.
later, Sonic Shuffle.
Yeah,
Oh,
and he was replaced by his younger brother.
Wait a minute, he's not black.
He's,
Damn.
No, he's not.
The veil has been pulled over off our faces.
I've been lied to.
Oh
I
my
trusted
God.
you.
Also,
Fucking
I'm
picture.
saving this image.
You're saving the Hawkeye image?
I'm saving this Eggman. This is gonna be my reaction to various things that we talk about.
What,
Uh,
all teeth? This Sonic soda's so good!
What the fuck does that say? It says like Jet or some shit.
It's something like that. It's like the
So?
Sonic G Fuel drink, which is actually
Sonic
really
G-
good, by the way.
It actually is.
The peach one?
Yes.
No,
I love it.
I hated that one.
I like
Eh,
it.
well,
I didn't
I
like
love
it.
peach flavored things, so
There was another one. Have you tried the other one? It was
What-
like
That one?
cherry. It was
No,
like
I haven't
cherry or
tried it.
something.
I didn't know that.
Was it like Knuckles flavored?
Yeah, it was probably like Sonic blood flavored. I don't know.
Oh baby, I would absolutely drink his blood.
Actual
Sonic's bodily
promotional
fluids.
drink for Shadow the Hedgehog game.
It's hard to find G Fuel. I know they sell it at 7-Eleven, but I've like hardly ever seen it.
It's like random gas stations
there. Yeah.
most of the
I
time.
saw it in a Save Mart once, but I haven't seen any recently.
This dude said Save Mart.
Well,
Bruh.
what I'm saying is a Save
This
Mart.
guy's out here going to say, bro. No.
Oh, dude, I saw that Food Max. Oh, just outed yourself, bro.
Bro.
I've
Wait,
gone
what's
to
wrong
a
with Food
Food
Max?
Max out of necessity. Yes.
What's wrong with Food Max?
Don't worry about
The official store of Sonic.
it. It depends on location.
Grocery outlet's better, fuck it.
Location.
Grocery outlet depresses me.
I don't even
Yeah.
know where grocery outlet
It's
is
like-
in the city.
It's like the Big Lots, but for food.
No, grocery outlet is like the Shadow the Hedgehog of grocery stores.
As in the character or the game?
The game.
Oh my god, there's like multiple entrances and exits.
Mhm.
Oh my god. Shadow, find the Gorilla Munch. You gotta cycle through your shopping list.
I went into Happy Lemon one time and some like the dude like swore at me when I was like ordering. He was like, "Wait, what the fuck did you say?" Like he said like when I tried to order. I think Happy Lemon's like the Shadow.
That's the Shadow right there.
Unnecessary swearing.
Where's that?
I haven't had Happy Lemon in a while, actually.
Sounds very unhappy, if anything.
Yeah. It should be
Do we
called
ha-
E10 plus lemon.
Do we have any thoughts to sum up? Again, we can like vibe in here, but I'm gonna at least cut the stream so I can export. it.
Why, you're gonna cut the vibe to like your Patreon exclusive part?
I don't even have a Patreon set up, but
Mm,
cool.
Okay.
We can do that.
Just saying. Being grimy as fuck in here.
Well, we went over our in the beginning. We went over our personal
Yeah,
thoughts on.
I-
Is there any like wrap up at all?
Basically, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be entertaining considering Sonic shows have a good track record. It's probably catering more towards the classic fans. I could be wrong. Sonic has pecs in this version. It's weird once you notice it.
I
Look it up.
didn't notice it, but I don't want to look that
He's
up.
got like chest definition. I'm like, oh,
Hopefully
Weird.
the
yeah. But yeah, it seems like the classic fans are eating good still. So we'll see what happens. But it's probably gonna be decent. Cause I mean, even Boom, based off one of the shittiest games ever, is fucking hilarious.
Oh, it's hilarious. Holy shit.
Boom is so good. The show, not the game. But yeah,
No, Boom's show is good as well as the comic. I heard the comic was pretty decent.
Yeah,
I
the
never
cover
did-
was there.
I never did read the Boom comics,
It was a short run, from my understanding.
but a majority of the non-goofy penders on a Coke binge comics are good.
Oh my god.
That's gonna be another stream, Ronald. This is Sonic comics in general. That's gonna... You might cry.
I feel like that would be a multi-day and need tons of inebriation liquids to go
You need
through all
some
that stuff.
Whenever I hear the word inebriation, I feel like someone's about to get pregnant.
I
What?
never mind.
You're thinking of insemination.
Yeah. Are you gonna
fact
drink
that
while
he
you're
had to-
pregnant? Just let me know now
You're
so
not
I can
so-
prepare for it.
the fact we had to clarify that.
Wait a minute.
Thank you,
We're talking
Sar,
about
for
Sonic.
bringing that up.
We're talking
Oh.
about Sonic, pregnancy.
Abortion's not legal. Might as well drink it away.
Ronald,
Oh
do you have a
my God.
pregnant Sonic fan
Guys,
art
I'm sorry.
somewhere?
No,
Cut
Esteban.
that.
Well, I haven't cut the stream yet.
Just
Any-
bleep it. Go boop. Can we add in
not
bleeps?
editing this.
Like, but instead of a bleep, it's like the sound of a ring falling. Like,
Come
Fetal
on.
alcohol syndrome is no joke.
But
yeah.
I would have to
You
actually
can
edit
tell.
this.
You can tell us about your pregnant Sonic OC, dude. Trust.
Yes.
Happy accident.
Oh my God, Ronald, please do a sub goal for a Sonic DeviantArt stream where we just gouge the barrels of DeviantArt for Sonic
you do
art.
realize I wouldn't be able to do that on Twitch. I'd have to do that on freaking Picardo or something.
Please! Oh my God, that'd be so
Ronald,
fucking...
Ronald.
Hold on.
If you get Pornhub Premium,
What's the sub goal gotta be? For you
Implying
to
he doesn't
draw
already
pregnant
have
Sonic
it.
OC.
okay, since you already have Pornhub Premium, since you have a channel, you can actually live stream from Pornhub Premium.
Wait, what's Pornhub Premium? What are you?
What is Pornhub Premium? Check your fucking bank statement.
You have
What are
it,
you
don't lie.
What are you guys
Shut
talking
up,
about
dude.
Right now? What's
Code
Pornhub?
even.
Never mind.
What's
Don't answer that.
Shut up.
And
Go
as
check your recent purchases.
Yeah.
my recent purchase. Actually, what is?
Yes, Ronald, when you were watching Lactating Latinas 9, that was off your Pornhub Premium account.
What are you
Wait,
talking about? Oh, a Pornhub Premium. Well, no, I don't have an account at all.
Wait, the ninth one came out? Shit.
Yeah. It was pretty hot. It included director commentary.
Well, I only got up to 8 before I like gave up.
Damn.
I didn't
No,
know
this
there
one's the
was
finale.
Okay.
I was
it's
looking
the
like
end-
I was looking like Eggman the whole time, trying not
So
to
it's
bust.
like the end game of the lactating.
Yes,
Latina.
everyone-
So
everyone comes-
it brings all the lactators.
Yeah, yeah, it's a 3-hour non-stop thrill ride. You're gonna be looking like Eggman in this picture. Sonic, try not to bust. That's the preview to her Mean Bean Machine 2.
Oh, dude, the cola is Sonic cum.
What? Also, this is gonna be.
Okay, I'm done. I'm out.
I should make this. I'm gonna make this 22. How about that?
22 what?
2 minutes.
There you go.
He's gonna
The-
cut
the-
down everything.
22? I'd fucking kill you.
Wait, what?
That's like how Eric Andre edits his episodes. He interviews people for like 2 hours and then the episodes are 15 minutes.
I'm talking about the sub goal.
I'd kill you. Okay, 22, that's good. After that, we're going DeviantArt hunting. We're typing in everyone's name. Ronald the
well,
Hedgehog. Boom.
I'll be honest. I went to DeviantArt for Sonic stuff, but I didn't go into the deep end.
Well, everyone
so-
did, but it's just a matter of were you like Sonic inflating kneecaps, lol. That's a thing, by the way.
It's about whether or not it was
DM
intentional,
me that.
but you can only avoid the inevitable for so long.
Holy fuck! Star those fucking heads.
The only time I went to the deep end was accidentally going to Sonic Rule 34 as
Oh,
innocent.
Bullshit.
And hold on.
Yo, he's like,
Accidentally.
I was
Bullshit.
very innocent at the time. You know,
I
very
guess
What was the
at
tag?
time.
Oh, spicy. Let's just go there. I clicked out for that real fast. I was like, what the frick did I just look at?
I
was
accidentally went on Rule 34. I accidentally right-clicked. I saved. I also uploaded to my drive. That shit fucking sucked. It was an accident.
I hate when that happens. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait for. Oh my god.
I don't think y'all realize the varying levels of innocence in this Discord.
Well, too bad.
I feel
What
like
did you
I'm one of the most
Okay.
innocent.
First of all,
Ooh.
innocence and Discord don't go together.
Well, they
Discord?
eventually don't.
Do you know what Discord's for in the first place?
You should go on.
Well, it's gamer Skype if we're being real. But
No.
it's
Yeah.
It would've-
evolved
it-
horribly from that.
Okay,
Mhm.
put your 30 sub goal. Go on the Sonic hashtag on Kick.
Oh no.
Kick as in the
The messaging app Kick, the one for like
Chris-
drug dealers and rapists.
Chris Hansen's gonna be knocking on his doors like, "Come out, Ronald. We know what you're looking at."
Be
I'm
like,
scared.
On Kick.
be like,
Hey,
it's
yo.
this Eggman. He's supposed to be like 50, right?
Actually, does Eggman even have a canonical age?
I thought he was-
So,
Isn't
Yeah,
he
he's
like
in
in
his
his
50s.
30s?
no.
I remember
Yeah.
reading something like that. I'm like, He can't be that young.
Well, I mean,
No,
his
I heard he's
mustache
like in
is
his-
not gray, so he's.
It says unknown.
Well, he's definitely an adult.
He's in his
He
50s.
better be.
he better be.
He-
Holy frick.
He
he's
better
one
be a.
It's
He's one of
freaking
those people that
JoJo's Eggman 16.
he's one of those people that peaks in like 5th grade. They get really tall and they just never grow after that.
Oh God. He definitely was the annoying kid. Alright, I couldn't find the inflating kneecaps, but this will do.
Why are you searching? What are you doing?
Incoming! You told me to
Alright, I
tag you,
need-
so.
Oh, okay. That's a really like fat foot.
Ronald, look at it. I want you to look at it.
It can't be that bad.
Also, does he have 6 toes?
Yeah.
Why?
Well,
Oh,
I can't tell if you should have put this in not safe for work or not.
no,
too
that's
late.
that's what
this
happens
is
when
safe. What is your boss gonna say? Like, oh my,
Sonic's inflated from eating Chipotle and he grew an extra toe.
for eating Chipotle and
Oh
chili
my
dogs.
God.
Oh, wait, no, that's 5 toes.
Someone say Chipotle chili dogs?
Wait, I
Okay,
just
it-
realized,
it
this is
looked like a
actual
6
gif
toe.
of Gamma freaking drinking gamer fuel. This is freaking sick.
Yeah, and he's also looking at Sonic's inflated body.
Wait, he's drinking the cum?
Yes. Here, Gamma, drink this. Get a load of this. It's a big.
Also, to be
No, it's
fair,
he feeds
Does the cum
chaos.
get on the
Matt.
bird? You gotta think about it like that, right?
it's not
Okay.
entirely my
Chaos.
fault that this
Chaos.
Discord became this chaotic. But I
It
guess
was
I'm a
Sonic
part of it.
themed. It was inevitable.
It wasn't even Sonic themed. It's called GGKF Streams.
Yeah, gotta go kind of fat. Come on, dude. You can't even deny it. You realize the error of your ways immediately.
Well, no, I realized the error of my ways when I let Crow organize my Discord and y'all went freaking ham in the not safe for work channels.
Okay, first of all, that was all State Man. Him and Delta were having that JoJo battle of Sonic Ludes.
It was. That was.
It was all them.
Yo, that
Day 1.
actually like
What
day
was
0,
this?
really.
Yeah, they're like,
I need
oh,
to- Is there,
I'm just
is there
sending-
an archive for all this? I need to.
The channel's there. You can see the moment it was made. The
yeah,
homies
not
went
safe for
ham.
drawing.
Not
Yeah,
safe
they-
for
Back
free.
testing, no.
Oh, whoops, I shouldn't have clicked on this one.
Well,
Okay,
to
never
be
mind,
fair,
I
I
can never-
marked them as not safe for work. If you click on them, it's your own freaking fault.
What's
I
not
know,
safe
but,
for
like,
work
how-
IRL?
Far
Uh,
do I have to go?
Basically,
IRL?
not.
Oh,
Anime.
Ronald does have a Pornhub premium. Hey guys,
I
thanks for
literally
watching.
didn't make these channels. I just let it be organized, and I was like, you know
Mhm.
what? Yeah.
Meanwhile, on the stream, Dr. Eggman's got a big old can of cum.
Whoa, there's ear licking ASMR in this channel.
Oh no, that's. Oh
yeah.
lord.
Wait, oh no, oh
That
yeah.
sounds
Oh
uncomfortable.
no, because I mean, if I hear it in chat, you're gonna hear some bad things.
Well,
Wait,
don't-
Ronald, I can't believe you posted this.
Wait, what did I
you-
post?
You replied to somebody saying, Hitomi Tanaka's great, best tits in the world, and you're like, facts.
Oh, that's
Yo, where? Where?
In the NSFW IRL.
This
Oh,
is
hell yeah.
derailed so much, by the way, and I'm still not gonna edit this.
Yo! Oh fuck! I
guys-
clicked on it.
Are you
I
guys?
clicked on
just
it, and
looking
Hitomi's
through-
just getting railed, dude. Nice.
Are you guys just barely looking through all those other channels that have been like there for months?
Well, I was invited to the server recently.
Well, yeah, right. I guess for Riley that makes sense. Anyways,
Oh, that's the one. That's the fucking Twitter clip of that girl, like, quote unquote, looking air. It's not that.
what's that streamer's name? Amamora? I don't know.
It's
Anyways,
not Amaranth.
There's some
Whoever-
girl in college.
Anyways,
Some girl in
whoever's-
college quit her job at Apple to start doing ASMR ear licks.
Like, actually?
okay.
Yeah, some girl I knew.
dang,
She's probably making bank.
what a profession. Anyways, whoever's been watching, by the way, I'm sorry, but also I hope you've enjoyed this entertainment. Because again, I'm gonna export this, and I'm not gonna edit any of it. I'm just gonna timestamp it. But thank you, whoever's.
He's shaking the kid.
We're gonna we're gonna find another Sonic stream to raid, I guess. We're probably still gonna bull out in Discord, but keep an eye out for whatever future Sonic discussion we do. Hopefully next month when we get some Sonic Frontiers gameplay